And we're live. All right, so welcome to Upturned Table. This is the third part of our one-shot, so the many-part one-shot of our Daggerheart Adventure. So this is the Chronicles of the Unmade Land. I'm Jeremy, and I'm the Game Master, and with me are Matt, Will, Abyss, and Arturo. Hey, guys.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hoi hoi.
It's not hip-hop, it's electro.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to just pick up from right where we were. So that means everybody keeps their whatever hope they had. I'll keep the fear. And this time I'm actually going to track it on physical dice instead of writing it down, because that took up a lot of scratch paper. So, yeah, we'll pick up from where we were. So we were in the open vale, and you had just faced off against quite a few undead. A lot of skeletons and forest wraith were attracted to this ritual. So I guess we'll do a quick recap and get us up to speed. So all of our characters found themselves at Freedom's Redoubt, kind of a last bastion in the human lands against this blight on the land called the Unmaking. And the redoubt is ruled by a fallen, corrupt duke who asked you to meet with an emissary from the Elven kingdoms. They had a task that they needed help with, and so you met an Elven sorceress, actually the royal sorceress for the Elven. The Elven King, I guess the nearest kingdom, the Elven King. So, Lady Fairwind was the sorceress from Illyrian for King Emrys, and she asked you to escort her to the Sablewood and find the village of Hush, which was one of the last kind of protected spaces. She was seeking the Whitefire Arcanist. For unknown reasons, you eventually figured out she eventually had to confess, because you reached Hush. The Arcanist wasn't there. She was in her kind of tree-suspended retreat, kind of this little suspended treehouse laboratory. You found her in the Arcanist in a very bad condition. She said, bring her to the open vale. It should restore her, because it's a power spot. It's one of the few places in the Sablewood that's like protected and hit by direct sunlight, and in fact, it's a very ancient, very ancient magical spot. So they commenced the ritual, not only to restore the Arcanist, but also what the sorceress, the Elven sorceress, needed is a capstone restored. The gate. The gate of the Elven Palace, or the Elven City, its walls are protected by a warded stone that had lost its power. So the Elven Kingdoms are in danger of the encroaching Unmaking, and anybody that wants to lay siege to them. The protections are gone. During this ritual, several undead were attracted. You fended them off and protected the carriage, but ultimately the ritual failed, and the sorceress announced that the Arcanist herself had been unmade. She burst from the carriage. You saw some kind of strange dark energy released right before the sorceress announced this, and you don't know what the situation is inside the carriage, but the sorceress was quite distraught. She's been unmade. She could not be restored, and the last thing that we kind of ended with is you saw the veil itself is surrounded by a mist, this dire mist that is just the kind of part of the magic that's protecting the veil, but also just the where this direct sunlight meets this deep forest has created this dense mist, and you see figures watching you from out of the mist. So we can pick it up there. I think people might be injured. You might be looking for a long rest, but let's see what you want to do. Is there any questions or anything before we get started?
Yes.
Well,
the magic item that I've discovered last time, the one that grabs or something, can you explain that one more time, how that works?
Which one? You got, let's see. There was...
Shoes?
Oh, the shoes, yeah. You had, so there are shoes that when worn in the Sablewood, you get advantage on all your agility rolls while wearing them. And I believe Moomoa had treated his glaive, with the briar powder. So you have a additional hit point damage. So, and basically, essentially, an enchanted weapon, a magical weapon. But it will eventually wear off. And then there's also a returning stone. You found a small stone that if you place it anywhere, if anyone comes near it, it will teleport back to your hand. And somebody that is with very close range will be dealt damage. And you can resummon it with a keyword. And let's say that word is carved on the stone
Does
itself.
it only work on items, or does it work like on objects, or does it work on like creatures as well?
Oh yeah, it'd be anything alive that comes near it.
No, I mean the thing that can be teleported.
Oh yeah, it's just, the stone itself teleports. Yeah, it'll teleport back to your hand. So it's kind of a you can leave it somewhere, and you'll know somebody has entered that area. They will be injured slightly, by the stone, and it will be back in your hand. So kind of a silent alarm, if you want to protect anything.
Thank you.
Sure. All right.
I should eat that next. Apparently, I'm good at eating rocks. So.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh, that's right. That was a detail that we left out that Neon did notice that when after Trove reassembled after being separated from his soul during combat, when he reassembled in his component parts, one of those parts that he noticed was a very fond a pet rock that had disappeared from his possession.
Even when I make a character that's a good guy, I'm still the bad guy in the story. I don't know how that works.
Is Neon going to explain the origin story of that rock for people that missed the session 0?
Do they want to hear?
Yes.
Yes.
You can skip it if you want.
No. I see. I had a pet rock once, and I sadly lost the pet rock by throwing it to my arch rival Stacy. That bitch Stacy. Yeah, something like that.
Mm. Yeah, and Trove wouldn't have eaten it if it didn't have some sort of delicious magical taste to it. So we'll find out what that's about. So yeah, you have a distraught elven sorceress. She's asked her guard to wait inside the carriage to protect the crate, and she comes out to you and says, so our mission has failed. There is no way to restore the stone and protect the city. We must find another source of power in the Sablewood, if that's possible. And
is the stone gone?
No, the stone. No,
disappear?
the stone is there. The Arcanist is gone. There's nothing but ash inside the carriage. She just dispersed into this dark energy.
Whoa. She really unmade. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't get reformed into anything. That's rough.
Unless we're going to have a bust out of the carriage movie moment here in just a second. Gigantic tentacle monster or something. But
Oh, yeah.
So she went like Death of Palpatine, where she just turned into magic energy and dispersed.
Yes. Yeah. She.
Oh, no. Then somehow she'll return.
There'll be like 20,000 clones.
Yeah, but we'll only find out not in the sequel, but in the Fortnite special in game a few months beforehand.
Yeah. But the sorceress also tells you, so this veil, there should be no killing here, and although we were only dealing with the undead, we will need to leave an offering, and I'll need to perform a ritual to purify this space. This is an open. The open veil is an ancient space, and we must leave it untainted by our actions.
Do you see the figures in the mist? Do you know who they are or what they are?
No,
I point at the things standing.
no, I don't. I will investigate. The veil, similar to the village of Hush, is surrounded by standing stones. An offering needs to be made, and she holds out a bag of gold coins, a sack of gold coins, that she is going to enchant and then leave them at each of the standing stones. I'll investigate who these visitors are and what their intent is, and leave the offering. You're free to assist me or to tend to your wounds.
When she pulls out the bag of coins, I put a cautionary sticky hand on Neon's shoulder.
Right. Yeah, Neon will just follow her and pick up the coins that she leaves. Right.
Neon is literally drooling right now. That's what she's doing.
Right. Yeah. So she's going to. Yes.
I'll go with her and assist because I also want to get a good huff on these.
Okay.
Warding stones that keep protecting things from the unmaking. I'm thinking maybe I should just give them a little nosh and see if I can get some of that unmaking power, but unmaking power. But anyways, in the meantime, I'll assist her.
Okay. Yes.
Jeremy, can I ask you a question real quick? I'm sorry. Can we discern anything about these figures in the mist, or are they just like silhouettes? Or?
Yeah, they're thin. They look. They're humanoid, and they're not moving. They're just standing quite still, like just at the edge of this mist. They are, just observing you. It doesn't seem like they're not stalking you or anything. They're just kind of very still, but just out of sight. And the mist, of course, is very dense, so you'd have to enter it to see exactly what you're dealing with.
I'll take that short rest. I'm going to roll for my armor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, that's good.
Yeah, so if you guys, and it's up to you, if you have a lot that you want to do, you can take a longer rest. But yeah, there's definitely time for a short rest while the sorceress anoints the stones or leaves the offering with the stones.
Too badly beat up. I'll wander around with her and try to get a gist of what's happening.
Okay.
Is anybody hurt that doesn't want to rest?
I mean, I'm down one of everything. So I can do a point of armor, I can do a point of stamina, I can do a point of health. I'm down one in everything.
I'm not. No offense, but it would be an insult to nature for me to sacrifice 3 hope to heal you 1 measly point.
I mean,
I do want to hop over to the edge of the mist and try to observe these things.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, do you want to try to do it without their notice, or are you just going to kind of calmly?
No, I'm going to calmly approach.
Okay. Yeah. So if if you want to take if you rest for a few moments, what is a long rest technically, like 30 minutes? Yeah.
Long rest?
Or I'm sorry, short rest. Yeah, the short rest is.
Yeah, short rest is 30. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to take some time and just kind of eye them for a little while, and then you can move in. So let's return. Sorry, let's get back to our scene here. So we're back at the open veil. Yeah, so just at this kind of darkened edge. So you can and are you in frog or dragonfly form right now, Padley?
I'm actually in frog form.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so people can stay near the cart or the carriage or move where you want. Oh, I guess I don't think I have an actual token. I have a silhouette. So here's the lady. So if Trove, so
hey,
she
just anyone knows, I had to log into Demiplane in order to interact with my character sheet to change my armor slots and things like that.
Oh, right. Yeah. So everyone make sure that you're and so that's what so if you're watching this for the first time, we're using a combination of the character builder and all of the resources, the compendium in the Nexus Demiplane for Daggerheart, and that is linked. Then the characters are being pulled from Demiplane into Roll20, and we're just streaming the browser window from Roll20. This isn't actually in Discord or anything, but our audio is. All right. So the
wait.
what's that?
Oh, are we healing? Are we now long resting, or are we not long resting?
People were talking about short resting. You can long rest if you'd like.
Oh no, short rest then.
Okay, yeah, short
If
rest.
you hit the downtime button at the top, you can select what you want to recover.
Oh, nice.
And it should do it for you, I think.
Oh, yeah. So there's an actual downtime button. Nice. All right. So the sorceress, she just travels kind of the cardinal directions of the Vale and walks into the mist with Trove behind her. So what you find, Trove, is as she enters. Standing stones similar. The carvings are a little bit different. They don't look quite dwarven in origin, and these stones are a bit larger. There's actually a range of languages that you can read on there. So not only dwarven runes. The secrets of this, the magic of these stones is lost to the mortal realms. This is very ancient magic, and they're glowing with kind of a soft blue glow that is kind of caught, kind of catches the mist. So this is the work of of ancient gods, and in Elvish the sorceress is chanting "The meadow demands peace," is what you hear, and she's enchanted these coins, and she's leaving just a few coins at the base of this stone.
And these are tall stones, right? You said they're standing stones?
Yeah. They're larger even than the ones, probably closer to like 15, 20 feet. These are very large.
Not eatable, is what you're saying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you might be able to break off a snack, but not anything. And these, unlike the others, these are actually radiating a blue glow.
Okay.
And so she. As you're walking around, she's talking a little bit about the Sablewood itself, and just to make small talk, is saying that the Sablewood is thought to be a site where the old and the new gods fought. They left. That's why it is a spot of such power, and they left a lot of their magics here. The Vale is one of those. Is one of those places, and the Whitefire Arcanist relied on its power to restore her, and unfortunately, she's gone. It wasn't enough.
Was she the one trying to cast the magic, or?
Yes. She. I was only assisting her, and kind of. I am nowhere near what she is capable of in the arcane arts. Unfortunately, this unmaking, this corruption, had so deeply permeated her that her magic itself was corrupted. So I fear that she was casting a fallen or chaos magic that she was not even aware of, almost like she had some sort of infection in her blood.
I don't even know if the unmaking can affect me. I have no flesh for it to corrupt. If needs be, I can carry, or if we need to, I can perhaps carry the stone back to your village if others start to become corrupt or fall. I think I'll be alone and surviving.
Yes, I would appreciate your assistance. We do need to find another source. There are very powerful beings in this wood. We need to find another source of power, and perhaps some answers to what's going on.
Do you think that's what our frog friend is looking at over there? Is some of those powerful folk?
We will see. And just as she says that, you kind of you stumble upon a few of the figures just kind of placidly standing there, and what you see before you are some young dryads. So these young forest folk, And they're just standing very passively. And when you walk up to them, they don't speak. They just kind of blankly stare at you. And so they're kind of elven in form, a little shorter, and but strangely, well, yeah. Give me an instinct roll if you want to notice anything. But yeah, what you do see is a few.
You're talking to me, right?
Oh yes. Give us.
Okay.
And well, actually, both of you, both Trove, because Trove is seeing them now, and Paddy has walked into the mist and has seen the dryads as well, just kind of blankly staring. Uh-oh.
Hell yeah. Get that hope.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And stress. I needed to clear some stress. That's good.
Good.
I gave you fear, but I got a 20.
Okay. So both of you easily succeeded. And what you both noticed is these dryads are they're not carrying any of their normal arms that you would expect them with. They just have a small kind of a small knife with them, a small curved knife. Some of them are actually completely unclothed, and patches of their body, what you first thought looked like injuries, appear to be strange patches of either scales or feathers or fur kind of growing out of parts of them. So it looks like just small patches of strange mutation as far as their skin is erupting.
As a druid, do I have some insight into the nature of dryads? Or
You would know. You would know the. And they serve. So they serve. So kind of the way that their culture is structured is the dryads serve and are kind of the soldiers and servants of a treant. There would be like a tree king that they would serve, and in this area they would have definitely been attracted to the output, this burst, not only of the ritual, but this final burst of dark energy attracted them to the Veil, because they. Go ahead.
Jason Moomoa calls to his companions. Well, should we fear their bark or their bite?
I just shake my head.
I don't think they make dog noises, and they don't look like they'll bite us.
How about, do I know if I can communicate with them, or
No, you normally would, but they have made no effort to say anything. They're very silent, so unusually silent. So yeah,
use your talk to nature ability.
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide if I need to do that or not. But yeah, I will. I will put out my hands towards them and bow my head a little bit and attempt to communicate with them.
I still have a telepathic link with you. Don't forget. So we'll see how this feels when you.
That sounds like a personal problem.
And so go ahead.
I was going to ask, does Paddy look like Yoda when Yoda's trying to lift the X-Wing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, totally. Like, although he raised...
Totally? T-O-A-D?
Totally is. Except he raised his head a little. I'm a little more reverent. I got my head down.
Okay, so you are doing your kind of communicating with nature ability, not talking?
Yeah, okay. And again, it's not... This would count as being in nature, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, then this stupid toggle doesn't work. The one problem, I've said everything nice about demi-plane, but this toggle is broken. That would be a 21.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But it's with fear.
Oh, but with fear. All right. And there's nobody near you, so yeah, nobody will have to resist this strange corruption. So yeah, as you're speaking, the kind of the ground around you is seeping a little bit. You're getting to the edge of the woods, so you're seeing some of this dark ooze that was pooling amongst the tree roots and things deeper in the blightwood, and you kind of hear this unified instruction that the dryads are just repeating to themselves: serve the king, feed the king. Serve the king, feed the king. is all that's all that they're thinking.
So I'm gonna see if I can elicit an answer. I'm the children of the wood. Would you escort us to your king?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you verbally said that, or are you kind of?
Well, in my nature's tongue ability.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So they the few near you bow their heads and they point in this direction. So I guess on the map it's going to be to the north. So they all point to the north, but they say nothing. You don't get any other.
I'll kind of turn my head back towards Trove and telepathically, I think I've found what we need.
Yes, and the sorceress is kind of on the same thinking. So she's been just speaking to them, and she's kind of getting the same. Trove, you see that the dryads near you are pointing north as well. So they're indicating the direction. And what's strange is the sorcerer says that's not. That is not the seat of the Tree King. That is not the where he is normally found. Perhaps he's found a protected location or something. He's had to relocate because of this blight. His throne is within a great rooted tree, an ancient rooted tree. But we will follow their direction, and. Now that you've had some interaction with them, they just seem to turn and start to wander away. They're now not so interested. They doesn't seem like there's anything that they wanted to do in the Vale. They were just kind of waiting to see the outcome of this energy and were attracted by it. And the thing that you do see though is the dryads are picking up things from the ground, and a few of them have kind of a pile of something that they're carrying as they're walking away, and they're all headed north in the direction that they were pointing.
Can I make out what it is they're carrying?
Yes, it looks like the carcasses of dead animals. So animals that have been either killed by the roots of the blightwood or have been found dead. They're piling carcasses of kind of small and medium animals in their arms and carrying them in this and
feed their king.
And there's quite a procession. Yeah, there is now as you step out, as you make your way kind of to the outer edge of this dire mist, you see that there is quite a group of these dryads that are all slowly making their way north.
I'm going to hop back to more central location and just tell the group, I've communed with these wood folk, and they probably have shown us the way to a great power. However, they have only one concern, and that is to feed that power, which makes me think of the wolf, the legally distinct owlbear we encountered, and I fear this power source may itself be corrupted.
Do we take a full long rest then before we try to tackle that?
Oh, sure. And you are near Hush as well, so if you want to make your way back to Hush,
to regroup and rearm it.
Yeah,
because remember, some of you guys didn't have magic weapons, so we should try to coat all our weapons with that magical dust.
Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna be like I'm not gonna like look at Paddy. I'm just gonna be like and just keep my eyes on Trove while I slowly like naturally just maneuver myself towards the coins in the ground without noticing.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm mumbling words, but that you can't like really understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's gonna be like chop chop.
All right. Yeah. So, what kind of connection did you have you noticed, or what kind of connection did you have to Jub Jub? Was there any? Did you notice any magical properties of the stone of your pet rock?
My pet rock. My pet rock. It's earth elemental. I think it's something like that.
Okay.
It's an earth elemental?
Yeah, so you should be able to like connect to it or something. I have no idea how your magic works. I think so, right? Because you're a druid.
Well, I can. No, I don't think so. I can talk to plants and animals.
You don't think my Jub is worthy?
I didn't say that, but I also think you should part out Trove without consent.
So the sorceress continues to make her way around the perimeter. Once the dryads move off, she continues to leave the offering at each of the stones. So you can follow her, Trove, if you wish, and you get the same. Yeah, you see a similar stone at each of the sides of the veil, all glowing blue. And yeah,
I may want to come back when we're done with this and study these things in more detail.
Yeah, and it's easy. It was very easy to find. You know, the that treehouse of the Arcanist was very nearby Hush, and then this is nearby that as well. So you could return. And she continues just kind of telling you stories as you walk from rock to rock, talking about the battle between the old and the new gods, and saying numerous portions of the mortal realms were raised, and others were crafted anew. One such place that was crafted was the Titan's Steps, what we call in Elvish the Pillars of the Sablewood. I believe the direction that the Dryads are headed are near these Titan's Steps. They are large stone pillars, and it's said that originally they were that the forgotten gods toiled to build a they toiled to build this these stairs to the hollows above, but were foiled by the old gods and prevented. But these stairs that they built still remain.
When did the old gods and new gods
The earliest,
when did this happen?
In the earliest age.
Okay.
Yes.
Millennia ago,
yes.
Many millennia ago. Okay.
Yes, yeah, very, very long ago. Yeah, long before the Unmaking, long before, and probably long before you were created.
Probably.
Sir Trove.
Well, yeah, Sir Trove's pretty young, so.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right. He's the youngest.
So, are we saying that these Titan Steps might be a source of power for us to refuel the stone?
Yes, and that's the direction the Dryads are headed. So it may be maybe worth checking out. As well, the sorceress was also telling Trove that the pillar itself was part of a communication network. There were a series of pillars across the lands that the elves used to signal their kingdoms. They've been extinguished for years, so she would be very curious to see if they could relight the pillar and perhaps find another keeper to reopen this communication between the humans and the elven kingdoms.
Jason Momoa goes, I'm no fancy college wizard, but I did stay at an inn last night. Would it be a good idea to open up a magical connection in a area that's full of blight and unmaking?
We will see. Yeah, we will see the circumstance. You're very wise to suspect that it may not be safe, because as my
I'm just like, I've sat on a dirty toilet before and I know what happens. I'm just saying.
Yes, as our kingdom is now vulnerable, you're correct in thinking that it may be creating some risk. We will find out how the pillars actually what the state of them are, and what is the fate of the Tree King.
Okay, so Jason Momoa goes, well, friends, I think we head back to Hush, resupply, rest, and the morrow we go to the Titan Steps, face this Tree King, and find where this corruption comes from.
Does he have a name?
Yes,
king?
yes. The Tree King himself is just the keeper of the eternal verdancy, kind of colloquially known as the Tree King. So he doesn't have a name that we can say, but we call him the keeper of the eternal verdancy of the Sablewood.
Adley's gonna cautiously approach the elf. What's her name again?
Marlowe, Fairwind, yes.
Yeah, she's a
Mr.
Ralph Bashki looking elf.
Mistress Fairwind.
Yes.
Do your people believe the unmaking to be a just a force, or do you believe there's some intelligence behind it?
We don't understand much. It's something of old magic, what we would probably call fallen or chaos magic, and this is from the earliest ancient times. So someone has unlocked or tapped into this this kind of anti-life, this corruption of life, and I don't know for what purpose, but they are trying to just to unmake, and almost as if they're digesting all living things. They're turning the tendency of living creatures to feed on each other into this extreme hunger that then creates nothing but this eaten and digested slop that we see covering the Sablewood.
Ew.
So maybe an old fallen god of consumption, or
yes, something that
Something like that.
wishes to feed. Yeah, wishes to feed off of all living things now. I don't believe that there is an intelligence, but there is perhaps some intent in its in its release, in its deployment.
okay.
Right. So, yes. So, shall we travel back to Hush? I wish to whatever remains I can collect of the Whitefire Arcanist. I wish to preserve and give a resting place and a ritual to. So, Hush will be the best place for that. So we can.
Yeah, let's go to Hush and
before we leave.
Go ahead.
Before we leave, should I roll if I pick up a few coins off the ground?
Oh, sure.
And after you can tell me the consequences if there are any.
Okay.
I'm going to assume there are going to be, but
Oh dear.
Will anyone notice this? Do we have an opportunity to notice?
Oh yeah. If you would like to roll instinct, yeah. If you're going to try, if Neon is rolling a stealth, that'll pretty much set the difficulty. Whatever his. Whatever her Neon's success is, will be your difficulty for detecting it. So yeah.
okay. So I have a +4. I have +2 finesse, and +2 thievery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Spend the hope, and yeah, you can have +4.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, your abilities you have to spend hope to activate.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh no.
Oh, did it roll?
Wait, why isn't linking? Uh-oh.
Oh, you have to log into Demiplane.
Right.
So
right.
you have functionality with your character sheet.
I thought I already did that.
Yeah, it's the that /Nexus/Daggerheart section of Demiplane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You have to
it
actually
stayed logged in for me. Interesting.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. So I actually went to Demiplane and logged into the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was still
my
in there.
browser had restarted, so I had to log into everything from fresh.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be paying attention to that, so I won't be making a roll to notice it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to try to... I mean, at first I had this interest to subsume all these different magic things because I feel like they'll make me stronger, but now I'm kind of interested in the actual mechanisms of these things. So if she'll let me on the trip back, and maybe as a downtime activity, maybe I can study the stone that she has and the warding stones of Hush, and try to get. I'm trying to get an idea of like how to, like, oh, well, we lost our arcanist. Maybe I, because I'm not a schooled wizard, but we all know that our intrinsic beings entirely give us all the skills we need to, like, I can perform open heart surgery because I'm a human and I have a heart. So I imagine it's the same way with magic.
Sure. Yeah. You could definitely do that. Yeah, do a knowledge roll, and see how successful. See like what levels, like 10, 15, or 20. See how much you can roll, and that will that'll be the beginning of like what you start to understand. So the more successful you are, the more is.
I'll use my taste magic to yum on that stuff a little bit.
Right.
So let's see. You said instinct is what you think, or knowledge?
Knowledge, yeah, knowledge roll.
Okay.
Yeah, comprehend. Oh, nice.
Ooh, got hope.
You got hope.
Yes. So you need a hope, and you've got 17. Okay, so that beats the difficult.
That's
15.
it. That's him hiding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an 18. With fear.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. That was
all I did is.
I'm reading the wrong thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. 18. Good. Okay. So yeah, you beat the 15. You don't quite get 20, but you beat the 15, and you do see that the stone and the sorceress, because she understands your curiosity and has some hope that maybe you have some knowledge that she doesn't have because you've been in places and read books, perhaps she doesn't know of. So she gives you access. She unlocks the crate and actually lets you lay hands on this stone, and you feel it that it is completely almost every ounce of this energy is drained out of it. The stone itself is kind of a capstone for an arch that has a lion's head carved into it, which is the symbol of the kingdom. But yeah, this stone would have kind of done the same thing that these standing stones do. It would have enchanted the wall, basically warded the walls of the elven city. And so you're feeling that this was originally of course elven magic, but it was reinforced by the arcanist herself, who used this ancient magic of the Sablewood. But now that that's been corrupted, and now that her powers declined, a lot of her works have become undone. And so what remains at the Standing Stones in both the Vale and at Hush is just the ancient magic. Anything that the Whitefire Arcanist had maintained or provided is waning.
So I sense any of the corruption from her in the stone? Can I detect that?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if I can detect it or not, but do I sense?
Yeah. So you don't. The stone itself doesn't feel corrupted. It doesn't seem like it's absorbed corruption. It just seems like it's lost. It's
mojo.
It's ancient. It's ancient powers. And would need to be restored.
Okay.
You still have the driver and the guard or guards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, there's still, so the one remains in the carriage with her, and the other bodyguard takes driving duties, and you guys can all make your way. Oh, sorry. So let's go back. So I'm sorry, I missed the finesse roll here. So we have a 17 finesse, so that'll be the difficulty to detect. So you're successful in picking up some coins, and Arturo. So I don't think anybody. Oh, but it looks like it's I think we'll call these reaction rolls. So they won't generate hope or anybody rolling to see what Neon is doing won't generate hope or fear. But Abyss, you do get a hope. So mark a hope for Neon for that roll. And anybody else that wants to try to detect, needs to beat a 17.
Thank you.
I heard two different people talk about going back to Hush, so I've already hopped back up on the coach. And
Okay.
I'm like turning to the driver and say, "So where were we? My 72nd cousin in my frog spawn clutch, his name was Hamby. He was a little strange."
Is that so? The driver is continuing to humor you. All right. Yeah. So so Moomoa doesn't detect, but as you're leaving the Vale, the locations that Neon has retrieved coins, you do notice that the dire mist is starting to encroach a little bit further into the Vale itself. So there
Must be the wind.
yeah must be
Time to go.
must be some reason to restore those stones or make that offering. And
How many coins did I exactly get? Or
just
a small pouch?
just give me a d6. Yeah, give me a d6 because she only left a few at each of the stones, and so it would take you. You could probably only quickly get to probably 2 of the stones. So yeah, just roll a straight d6, and that's how many of the coins. And and as you're making your way back to the carriage, the mist is just kind of following you in. It's moving, deeper and deeper, kind of constricting. All right, so 3, yes. Yeah, so you got 3. Yeah, you got...
One was that like a third of a handful?
A third of a handful, yes. So 3 coins, but these have... and they are enchanted coins, but they did have a consequence. So the open veil may be a little bit different if you need it again.
I'm going to hang upside down and look in the coach window at Neon. One eye open suspiciously.
All right.
And I have the biggest grin on my face.
That's why I'm suspicious.
Meanwhile, I'm just standing there with a rock in my lap like it's a hot cup of coffee, just breathing on it. And, well, I can't breathe, but you get the idea.
You should sort of shudder and go,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all part of the process. Don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Yes. So you make your way. So the outskirts of Hush are the Sunless Farms, and as you saw when you traveled first out there, these fields that can grow, or these crops that can grow without the need of direct sunlight. But of course, the Blightwood has corrupted them, so they've been strangely modified, and it seems to like move with you. Like it seems to be like interested in the carriage as you're moving past. And it was a lot of fields of like a dark blue-green moss that was one of the major kind of staple foods grown here. But now it's all black and riddled with thorned vines and strange pools of black liquid. But you soon arrive back at Hush, and so the carriage pulls in, and at the same, you have that exact same feeling, this popping sensation, and then you're back into the density and even the kind of coolness of an uncorrupted wood. You hear bird song, and you can hear singing from the tavern. That tree at the center with the multi-tiers of structures is the center tavern, and the sorceress herself has collected during the trip. She's collected this ash and these remains and placed them in a small metal container that she has, the closest thing she could find to an urn, and she's going to bring these remains and also report to the Hush, the leaders of Hush, the fate of the Arcanist, and what she hopes to do. So you're free to If there's anything else you need to repair, you can get, and of course she, for your continued service, she'll foot the bill for anything you'd like to purchase from merchants.
I'll hop down
like-
and farewell, driver. On our next trip, I'll tell you about how my 32nd great uncle died in the quick mud.
I can't wait for it. Take your time, Frog.
I would like to gift him one of my coins for his service. So thank you, sir.
Okay.
To his horror, and he probably realizes, of course, what it is.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's fucked up.
All right. So you flip a coin to the driver. All right. Okay. And so you're free to do so. The same kind of consumables, the sable blade. There's a eel gator scale shield. The thistlefolk armor is available. The returning stones. Those wards. I think you all have the wards from before that give you the evasion bonus.
Yeah.
And you see some more. What's that?
Are the turtle traders still around?
Yep. Yeah. So it seems like all the merchants are the turtle folk, and they have these strange, kind of harnesses they wear that have little shelves, shelves of goods hanging off of the edge of their shell, and they're just walking stalls basically.
I'll
Well,
try to
if
find
she's-
the one I talked to last time.
Okay.
If she's buying stuff, I definitely want to try one of those returning stones. Those look delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. You're all just like, I'll take everything you've got.
All right. Yeah. And what's that?
Jeremy, do I need to re-up the magic on my halberd or my glaive, I should say? For,
Yeah. It probably would be good to reapply this briar powder. So, and you can offer to do that to any bladed weapons that anybody carries. You can apply this powder.
Is fair lady Marlowe going to use her funds to finance this again?
Yes. She's offered again. Yeah, in your continued assistance, she'll cover anything.
I get enough to cover my glaive and a few of the bolts that go to my crossbow.
Oh, good idea. Okay. All right.
And I also just did a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. You can spend plenty of time here. Yeah. So feel free to do a long rest and restore anything that you would need.
And then for part of my long rest, I started on a project, and I'm trying to rewrite Volume 3, Book 4 of the Bovidian Chronicles.
Oh, the missing one?
The one that's been suspiciously missing since the beginning of the adventure.
Okay, good. Excellent.
And you can tell me how many times I need to do a downtime to get that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mark. I'll mark that. Yeah, so maybe you should roll to see how successful, like how many pages you recalled and how many, probably a knowledge roll.
Knowledge roll? Okay.
That powder is for bladed weapons?
Yes. Let me double check. Yes.
Well, that's racist.
Coating a blade. Yes. Yeah. So anything sharp, but it also, I think it would work on the crossbow bolts. So if you have any like a spear or anything that would be piercing, it would work as well. But there are sable blades. Yeah, there are the swords. The swords of the Sablewood.
Those are magical in them of themselves, or
yes. They would be they have an ancient power. You can mark stress to the damage roll to increase the damage by +3. So you can roll damage and then mark a stress and then get a +3 to the damage.
Is that in the list, or do I need to make a custom thing?
I'm not sure if it would be in there. Probably not.
I think we didn't see him when we looked. Yeah,
but it's one-handed agility melee, D10 +1 physical. With that, it's a tier 1.
Probably can find another sword that has the same stats, right?
Yeah, let's see the tier 1 short sword might be a good match. Oh, there isn't. There is only a broadsword. Wow, it's pretty good damage because a great sword is a D10 also.
There's an improved short sword.
Oh, that would probably be that would be.
Is that a tier 2 item?
Let me see.
Not that it matters probably for what we're doing.
Oh, no, the short swords, but they're just calling short swords secondary weapons. That's weird.
I added it, but I don't see it. That's weird.
But
Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
yeah. Anybody that needs a blade can have a Sablewood sword.
So the improved short sword is a D8 plus 2.
Yeah, this will be a D10 plus 1 with the magical ability to add 3 if you spend a stress.
Oh, you can make it a custom weapon. Never mind.
Oh,
What's
okay.
it called?
Sablewood, Sable Blade. Sorry, a Sable Blade, all one word. Agility.
And the
Oh yeah.
the dust,
Agility?
the stuff you're supposed to put on a blade. Then what is that?
Yeah, that's the briarwood powder. So yeah, Moomoa was able to get that and kind of helped anybody that has blades to apply that. So yeah, you'll have magical damage.
So I'm sorry, Jeremy. Did you say
Yes.
the base die was a 10?
Yep. Yeah, it's a D10 plus 1 physical, and then I guess if you use that mark stress and increase the damage roll, that would probably be magical damage then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what do you get when you mark it? How much more do you get?
Plus 3. Yeah, so mark a stress and get plus 3 to the damage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have to just put that as text, probably. I don't use weapons, so
I'm gonna take one reluctantly and just rationalize in case of an emergency.
Yes.
Now then, do your folk prefer terrapin, tortoise, shell folk? What do you like?
I like the sound of shell folk. I have not heard that before.
I might have to run that by some of the lake crustaceans I know, but we'll get back to you.
Well, yes, put us in the running for that.
Can I get my armor repaired too while we're here?
Oh, sure. Yeah, because if you're going to do long rest, you can go ahead and do the D4 armor.
I think long rest is fully 2 things, right?
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's right.
I think that's what.
Right. Yeah.
If you click on the downtime button, Matt, you can pick under long rest what 2 things you want to do, and it will mechanically do.
I didn't realize armor was one of them. That's cool.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Repair that.
Right on.
Jeremy, my knowledge roll was a 21.
Oh.
Does that?
Wow.
That's good. Yeah, that's very good.
So success. I'm looking at the progress advancement. Success with hope is you tick down my counter by 2.
Okay.
And then you need to let me know if it's a short countdown or a long countdown.
Yeah, I probably let's see by 2. So 1, 2.
Well, this is how many pages you wrote, and it's a 2,000-page book. So.
Oh no, but remember, it's just volume 3, book 4.
Yeah, so we can make that a short countdown. So you're 2.
More of a novella. Okay.
you're 2 down.
So I need 2 more to finish rewriting this book from memory.
All right. Okay. And anything else anybody wants to do?
I generally annoy the populace with mundane questions.
Okay. And scare the children by eating insects.
Oh, I hope delight the children, but okay.
Right. Both. Some, little one, little the other.
Maybe some of the kids are disgusted. Some of them are strangely fascinated.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to stalk. What's his name? Trove. I'm stalking Trove.
Oh, okay.
Keep an eye on him.
It's not hard. I went and ate a rock, and then I went over and sat by a gigantic rock, and I looked at another rock that she's letting me hold, and doing more things with rocks. Maybe you just got confused. Maybe that wasn't Jed. Maybe that was just another rock I had. It's hard to tell.
So yeah, Padley, in your discussion with the folk of Hush, you learn that the Dryads actually were served the city as kind of their served the settlement as kind of their law enforcement. So if anybody broke the rules or if anybody misbehaved, the Dryads would actually enter the village and take them away. But that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened for many years. So they're wondering what in fact is the fate of the Dryads and why they don't serve Hush any longer.
When the Dryads stopped serving Hush, was that around the time the Unmaking kind of started? Maybe
Yes.
a little before or after?
Right. Yes, it was. Yeah, very near that time. Just a few years ago, like less than 10 years. But yeah.
Jason Moomoa goes, man, there's a lot of coincidences in this area.
What are the odds?
What's happening?
What are the odds?
And you hear the kind of leadership.
There was some. What's the Naked Gun guy? Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
No, that's fine. The leadership of the village, who also has not been present for several years, are known as the Faceless Six. So that there's just a group, and probably merchants. It seems like they would probably, because of the previous kind of status at the Sablewood for commerce, they were probably merchants that concealed their identities and were just kind of elected to this group of leadership, and they helped run Hush, but they haven't been seen as well in many years.
Oh, where I come from, we call those oligarchs.
All right.
The more you know! Hop, hop, hop.
So is there anything else anybody wants to do? I think you're pretty good.
No, that's it.
As far as...
no. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's go cleanse some forest.
All right. Yes. So the sorceress has performed her ceremony, and she's left the urn. There's 6 levels of this tavern. Clover's Tavern is the kind of the social center of Hush, and she's left the urn in a special altar on the 6th floor, which is kind of a VIP kind of special guests only area. So the Whitefire Arcanist will what was left of her will rest there. And yeah, so you are now able to take off. So as she suspected, north, the direction north from the Vale is in fact these Titan steps. So you head in that direction. Oh, sorry,
Jason will go kind of like if you guys know Minsk from the Baldur's Gate series. Come, friends, we will be the laxative to cleanse the evil from this forest.
All right.
Where's your hamster? Or whatever?
Miniature giant space hamster. Thank you very much.
Trove ate it.
Trove ate it.
There we go. So that's the 6th floor that I was talking about. Sorry, in the tavern, and so you leave Hush, and as soon as you're outside the perimeter, outside the reach of these stones, you're back in the dark silence of the Blightwood.
You see, the quick mud looks almost the same as common clay. So it's very easy for those not educated to walk over it and get sucked into it. I could go on for hours about quick mud.
I look very, very enthralled to listen to his voice. Oh,
Nice. Yeah, the driver's looking a little drowsy, but yeah, he should get you there. All right, and it's not long before you find this procession of Dryads again, and they are picking up and carrying the corpses of any of the forest animals that they find. It doesn't look like they're killing anything. It looks like they're long dead, but it's not before long that you arrive at the Titan Steps. So you wind your way up a little bit of an incline, and you see these structures. So there's only two intact, and they're connected by these rope bridges, and then around the perimeter of the thicker, shorter one of the steps or of the pillars is the. It looks like there was some sort of settlement, and then the taller pillar itself, which the sorceress refers to as the spire, is the that link in communication. So it's the highest point, and that's what she wants to investigate. So you have to make your way without the carriage. It looks like you'll have to abandon the carriage because the bridges themselves are quite narrow.
Are these pillars stone?
Can I?
Yeah, it looks like they look to either be stone or fossilized wood. They're very, very ancient, and they're kind of, there's growth. Things have grown, vines and things have grown along them. But yeah, they look like stone or petrified wood. They're some sort of.
I want to know if the architecture is familiar to Fair Lady Marlowe.
Oh, yes, you would know the. Yes, there is a settlement. It used to be kind of a bustling trade that was built on the perimeter of the stones. I don't know the fate of it, but as you can see, yes, there are structures, and these are kind of a mixed community of some of the Sablewood folk, and then also kin from other kingdoms that came to enjoy the bounty and the commerce of the Sablewood itself.
Okay, so it's not like elven architecture or anything.
No, yeah, it's not distinctly elven. It does look like the top of the spire itself, the taller, thinner of the structures. The structures look a little bit different. And more refined, but there's definitely a mixture. You see a little bit, some traces of dwarven, elven, even orcish, and goblin type structures, or so everyone was allowed to kind of build what they needed.
How long ago was this settlement lost?
It looks a while. You don't really see any activity. All you really see is this slow procession of dryads, carrying these burdens of these animal carcasses.
Oh, no,
sorry.
I was asking Marlowe. When did the Elven Kingdom lose contact with this settlement?
Oh, yes. It was about more than 5 years since the light of the light of the spire faded, and we weren't.
So right around the time of the unmaking?
Yes, when the unmaking had taken its full hold, it took.
What are the odds?
It took a while. It took a while for the Sablewood to fall to the unmaking, but in that time was when the spire went dark.
So many coincidences.
Quick, Jason, go buy a lottery ticket.
Speaking of lottery, I would like to steal back the coin from the driver because he didn't pay attention to to Paddy's story.
Okay. Sure.
Do I have to roll or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You should probably make a roll. Yeah, because he's.
All right. Well, I'm looking for this one for sure.
Well, good luck because I have advantage.
Right. Yeah, so that's what you notice.
So I guess as soon as Abyss gets his roll on, we should.
I had such an amazing roll.
Uh-oh.
I should have done a dagger.
Oh.
Roll? I don't see anything.
I know. I did it on Demiplane instead of the logged in Demiplane on Roll20.
Okay. Oh, so it's still not linked for you? Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's still a huge roll.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, it's still a really good roll.
good, but a little...
Oh, yeah, I gotta widen this stupid thing out again. How do you get it so it shows you the dumb title again?
Just drag it.
Yeah.
Drag it to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a weird... What do I have to roll to notice that kind of thing?
Insight.
Yeah.
That's perception and sense.
Right. Insight and a 24.
Instinct is what you guys...
Instinct,
okay.
yeah. Instinct.
Instinct, sorry. I'm getting all D&D confused.
Oh,
that's
close.
pretty good for me.
Yes, that's really good.
But that was a reaction roll, so you don't give up any fear.
Right, yeah, no fear. Yep. All
but
right.
I think Abby did give you fear, though, for his theft attempt.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
But I did steal it, right? I
Yep,
did
yep, you
succeed,
did.
right?
Yep. The driver doesn't notice it. You now have the coin back.
Survivors of the quick mud have said that the sucking motion is surprisingly satisfying before they were pulled out.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I look back at the driver and start laughing.
His his eyelids just look heavy. All right. Yes. So you're getting this this procession of dryads making their way up along to this
Should we
upper
have-
bridge.
Should we have brought an offering to this tree king? Now, in hindsight,
Yep.
now that we're here,
Do you have a dead animal with you?
We have that wolf head, don't we? Or the legally distinct owlbear head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in a box.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
be appealing to it.
Leon!
You can still have. Yeah, you can have that if you'd like.
I got it in the back of the carriage. Do you really want me to get it? It really smells bad.
Jason
I-
Momoa
I-
goes back to get the chests and carry it to the king
Okay.
as tribute.
All right. Yeah. So if Trove, so the sorceress asks, Sir Trove, if you would be so kind to carry our stone, the elven stone, I will leave my my guards behind to watch the carriage, and we can be off.
of course. Don't put it in my mouth. Don't put it in my mouth. Don't put it in my mouth.
All right. Yeah. So you can. So the rope bridge itself is quite old and damaged, but it looks like it's going to make it. It's been there for quite a while, and there's been steady traffic of these dryad folk across it. So you can make your way across, unless there's anything else you'd like to do, or anybody wants to stay behind or do anything.
So, is there like a procession of these dryads? Are we like right by them?
Yes,
or...
yeah, they're just kind of passing you. Yeah. If you have pulled the carriage over, there's just kind of a steady flow of them making their way all the way around the spire, across that bridge, and to the top. And then
Adley's gonna,
Yeah.
Even though he's probably not getting a response, greet every one of them that passes him, and wave his big hand in front of them, and
yeah, they're almost it's almost like they're in a trance. Yeah, they just have this dead kind of look, and so you've got the ones that are ascending are carrying the dead animals. The ones that are descending are empty-handed and going back into the Blightwood.
Do we know what happens if the tree king dies? Like, do the dryads are they bound to him in some way? Do they all fall if he dies?
Yeah,
or...
you would. That's kind of the understanding. Yeah, that they're actually a shared. Yeah, they're kind of a shared organism. These are like his spores or his saplings or his seed. So that's that would be. It'll be an interesting. It'll be an interesting thing if he. So that would mean they do look like they're suffering some sort of corruption, but that also does mean that the king must be alive. Yeah, the king must still be alive because they're our dryad.
Okay.
this corrupted tree king is spreading his seed all over the forest.
Moving on. All right.
We'll start climbing this thing, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and if you don't, if you walk with some space between you, it doesn't. The bridge itself doesn't sway or seem to. You just have to dodge the dryads that are making their return.
I don't like this thing. I'm gonna hop across it as quick as I can.
Okay. And you do notice that they're not. They're in kind of bad repair, but there are also nets, so they know, because there's not really a guardrail. This is essentially a boardwalk that winds around a stone pillar. There's no railing or anything to prevent, anyone from just walking straight off. But there are a series of nets, so like these giant hammocks of these thick rope nets that are suspended below several portions of the walkway. Not
Safety nets?
Yeah, not the bridge itself, but some kind of but they don't look like they're all that reliable. They look quite old and damaged, but there is something there.
Is there those crane things actually in hanging out there like in this picture?
Yeah. It doesn't look like they've been in disuse, and it doesn't look like they are operable. They're not being used to really do anything, and you're not sure what their condition is.
Have I tasted any magic from this first pillar as we're climbing it? Does it seem like it has anything latent?
No, it doesn't seem. Yeah, it seems like there is nothing. Yeah, nothing there. No magical presence, and you've not seen any warding stones or anything. This seemed just like an abandoned marketplace.
Are the structures just built on the platform, or have they gone into the pillar?
Yeah, some of them are carved into. Yeah, there's kind of alcoves that have been dug into the pillars. So the platforms themselves are kind of like the front porch, but some of the pillars supporting some of the structure.
I'm gonna turn to Neon. If once we've cured this streaking of whatever his problem is, I see no reason why you couldn't get out your urges by going through these homes.
Oh, whatever do you mean, sir?
Little scamp.
I would never.
All right. Yes. So you ascend the Titan's steps. So so just around this first pillar, all you see is just abandoned, just kind of shop after shop, and some look like they have some sort of small living space, but it's a bunch of different types of shops that have been long abandoned. Some of them look like they've been picked. Some of the goods are missing, but others seem to have a lot of stuff just left behind. One of the shops that you notice that carries weaponry similar to Hush. You see shields and these sable blades, but some of them seem to have a strange corrosion on them, like they've been eaten away by some sort of acid or something.
I would like to take a moment and take a look at that. I was under the impression that this only affected those with fleshy bits. What's going on over here?
Yeah. So you're taking. If you take a look at these weapons, so go ahead and roll. Give me an instinct roll.
Careful. Are there any evidence of woodland creatures? Like, are there birds in the air or anything? Or
no, you're still not, even as you're ascending. So maybe you're making your way up to kind of the second level. Yeah, you're not. You're getting above the tree line, like you're getting above the top of the tree tops of the Sablewood, and you're still not seeing any birds or insects or anything. It's still very dead. Oh, nice, 15. Yeah, that will do it. Trove, good roll. And you get a hope. Yay. For that. So this this corrosion on these weapons doesn't look related. You don't feel anything magical about it, and it doesn't seem to be related to the blight. It actually looks like some kind of biological acid has eaten into these weapons.
I mean, that's worrisome, but I feel better that I'm not going to become corrupted. It's still their problem, not mine.
But there's probably some manner of corrupted beastie about.
Yeah. I'll point out to them that there's something here that looks like it eats or spits something that can destroy metal, or at least corrode it. So I imagine it won't feel good if it touches your skin.
I'll look up at Jason's glaive or halberd or whatever it is, and careful.
Corrupted weapons. I already have a magical weapon. I don't need any corrupted weapons. I guess I should say that as Jason Momoa. Something smells rotten. No, thank you.
All right. Yep. So you're making your way up. So you're almost to the top of this first, this larger step. Do you want to investigate any of the other structures, or just make your way to the that next bridge?
Oh, this is the climb.
I feel like I'm wanting to get to this king, but we haven't seen like any dryads resting or
no
or living here, right?
No, yeah. Nobody's
little ant marching line.
Yep, Yep. Nobody stopped to. They're not feeding themselves. They're not resting. They're not drinking. They're just kind of this, this procession of delivering these corpses.
Does that mean they seem a little emaciated, maybe a little weaker than they should be?
Oh yeah, yeah, and like I said, some of them are just they're just disheveled and just unclothed. They're just walking along, without wearing anything, and have these strange patches of skin. They look quite unhealthy. Yeah.
We haven't noticed any guards or fortifications or anything, correct?
No, yeah, not at all. Just an abandoned marketplace.
Do they
Jason
even care for our
Moomoa, make
presence?
some mental notes.
When I'll turn around and kind of address everybody, and I worry that the king is, if not completely, at least greatly corrupted by the unmaking. And it seems like many of the others we've seen, he just wants to eat. I'm not one for talking and explaining things, but I don't have any meat for him to eat. Should I approach him first in case he won't try to eat you?
No, friend. This king shall either aid us or impede us, and if he impedes us, I shall be first with my horns.
I wave a hand over my sticky head and I could probably talk to him.
Yeah, that I think that if we can, because if we lose him even corrupted, that's just one more piece of this system that's gone. Maybe we
unless he's the root cause of the unmaking.
I'm sorry, Moomoa, but I feel like this is a serious moment. I don't know if we should be laughing about this right now. No, okay. I also take great offense to his puns in this one instance for some reason. No, everything's fine.
I look at Neon and like, root. I get it. I understand that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on sighing. Do they notice our presence or care for our presence at all that we're there?
No, yeah, the dryads don't seem to notice. They're like I said, kind of in a trance.
Unless you're dead.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, don't fall down dead, or you may become interesting.
Oh, so I'm just gonna try to walk next to one, like a zombie, like how they're walking, to make fun of them, to see if I can get a reaction out of them.
Yes, there's nothing. They don't even really seem to notice your presence. You don't see any indication. They're just on task.
Maybe that's our way in. I can play dead. Let the cow hold me.
Then he's gonna try to eat you.
Oh, Moomoa, I have an idea. You want to? I don't think it's a good one, but we can do it. The armor has a better idea, but if that won't get us in, then mine surely will.
I had an idea. I didn't think I had an idea. All right. What was my great idea?
I thought you had that. I thought you said.
I think your idea was walk up and see if it eats you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That does sound like a great idea.
Very scientific.
All right. So yeah, you're kind of rounding this this top edge of the. Where I've got a map for this. There we go. So this top edge of the first pillar here. This is not a great representation, but it should kind of work. So you guys can drag your tokens onto the walkway there. There we go. And let's see how this goes. So yeah, kind of position. Yeah, give yourself a kind of a marching order. And I guess I can. And just
secret to that. Like sometimes my token will drag and sometimes it won't.
Yeah, it's just dragging from the link, like the blue text and not the graphic. Yeah, for some reason. But when you move stuff, when you sort it, you have to drag it by the graphic. So it's very, very odd. So yeah, I'll just drag a few of these dryads out here.
Okay.
So
yeah, sorry, I was AFK, but yeah, we already have a plan. I have the legal distinct owlbear head.
Okay.
that
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
offer as tribute.
Okay.
We don't have to sacrifice anyone.
Yes. So, from the explanation of the sorceress, this is what you're expecting to see.
Is this on the top of the first pillar, or as we cross to the second one?
This is on the top of the first one. Yeah, you're just
Okay.
cresting the top of that first. So below you are all of the shops and like the levels.
Okay.
And where is my art?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do it.
Oh no! But if I grab it, then you can't control it, right?
Yeah, grab the name. Your name.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
It's funny. There's always
There you
a. Oh, that
There
was
he
me.
is. I see your Froggy.
That was me.
Yeah, but I think that was Jeremy.
Yeah.
Did that.
Can I can't give it to you. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it doesn't let me change who owns it. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta find this piece of art. I thought I named things well. So we have.
The JPEG 176543 AB QR 1293
Yep, that's the one.
That's the one you're looking for?
How did
Are
you
you
guys?
broken? Are you in error mode, Trove? What was that?
All right, I guess I just drag this. Come on. All right. Yes, I am going to. Oh no. Okay, I just want to show you this to you guys, but it's not letting me. Okay, I'll go from this list,
Yeah.
perhaps.
It's on the thing. It's one square size.
Oh, okay.
It's on the right side.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
It's tiny.
Yeah. Can I? Okay. Well, here you go. Here's a giant token. So I just wanted to pop this up as art, but it doesn't want to do that. We're getting a little fight back from. So can I show you this? Can you guys see this?
Yeah, I see a tree, man spreading.
Yes. You got it. So that is what you were assuming is awaiting you at the top of the spire. So from the description, this is the sorceress is describing this great oaken tree king and his dryads attending him. So that's what you are expecting to see. But yeah, I'll get this out of the way. I just wanted to give you guys a visual and for the stream as well. I don't know why it doesn't.
Figured out my token if you want to delete the other one.
Oh, cool. Okay. There we go. Copy to library. Oh, I guess I got to put it in the library, and then I can click on it. No. Show everybody. Nope. Yeah. Who knows why that's not showing up? But you got some idea. That was the. That's what you're expecting. What was being described, but I'd like everybody to give me an instinct roll.
Instinct.
For
Six.
those thinking about playing Daggerheart at home, if you make a druid, give it instinct.
Yeah, instinct is easy. All right, so what do we got here? Okay, a 12, 6. I get 1. But you guys got hope, but nobody succeeded. We needed a 15. Oh, no. Actually, Trove, you've got a 15, right? Yes. Trove.
No, that's a different. That's a different roll.
Okay.
Mine was the 6. Yeah. That was
okay.
previous.
Roll. All right, and a 14.
Abby got it, but he gave you fear.
Oh no, so close. Yeah, you need a 15. Yeah.
Oh,
so
damn.
close. But oh no, another fear. I'm running out of dice. All right. Well.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll reveal this, and if I can get the graphic to work. All right. So you don't notice, but the what you see ahead of you is. I'll put it first. I'll try to show it to you, which I can't. Why is it not? Okay, copy to library. Yeah, it's not letting me show you.
Can you put it in the handouts?
Oh yeah, no. I guess I need to. No, it is a handout. Yeah, no, it was a handout. That's what.
You can't just
There
like
it is.
give
Oh,
us
there it
access
is.
to it.
Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here he goes. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to show you art, not handouts. So here you go. So this thing that was completely camouflaged against the wall descends and with a claw grabs one of the entranced druids and starts to pull it apart. So it's a large, as you can see, a large crab-like creature. So let me give you a token. So yeah, I was just doing it wrong.
That's not a tree at all.
That's the other shell folk.
Yes, the other shell folk. All right, and he's a biggin. So yeah, this thing descends and just starts feasting. One of these dryads walked too close, so it was kind of concealed on the wall. The back of it is matches the rock of the pillar very much, and it just kind of climbed down and with one of its claws just grabbed this dryad and is pulling it apart. And the dryad itself, you're actually seeing blood, like it is bleeding. It's not like oozing black goo or anything. So the dryad is alive and was alive and normal. Is not just a completely corrupted being. But now it's moving towards you. The dryad only only raised its hunger. It didn't satisfy it and lay it back down. So it's moving towards the party for another bite.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll do my big gigantic shoot. I've had some rest. I'm full of energy.
Yeah.
I'll do my big old Crisplosion ability on it.
Okay.
I can also. You're gonna explode first. Okay, then I'm gonna charge after.
Is this a fire-based explosion? Because like wood platform.
No, it's called Arcane Barrage. So no, it's more like it's magic missiles basically is what it is. But I just imagine it's a burst of sleepy energy. So let's see what it. Oh, it doesn't work right. Interesting. Okay, I can't do it that way. All right, that's fine. I'll roll 4d6.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It duplicates everything. That's why it was.
So.
Oh, okay.
In my mind, it's a huge explosion, but it's 13 damage, which is a lot, but
not
as much as my little mind imagined. Pew.
All right, so yeah, that will do a couple. That'll do a couple of damage. So yeah, he'll take major. Yeah, so he'll take 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
I'm gonna charge, so I'm gonna do an agility check.
Okay.
To go from far to melee. So Jason Momoa drops his sword. I give you fear, but what 7 plus 8? That's 13. No, 15. That means that's a success, right?
Yeah, it's 16 total because you had a +1 also. You got.
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'm assuming that it's 16 hits. Yeah.
If you drag that window over a little more, you should be able to see your total too.
Oh, yeah. I see it now. I just didn't look. So I move forward. You get fear, but I moved from far to melee. I'm gonna mark a stress and do 1d12 damage with my charge.
Okay.
To all targets within melee range.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like I rolled a 9.
Okay. So, first you...
So Jason Momoa drops his the box with the head and just charges and gorges the crab with his horns.
Okay. All right. Yep. You do. Yeah. You find a spot in the shell where you injure him. So he takes a little bit of damage, but doesn't look staggered or anything. Does anybody else? So that was successful. Does anybody else want to?
It can.
You roll with fear though.
Oh no, we did. Oh, that's right. Okay, I take a fear. And okay, unfortunately, this creature is relentless. So this is a feature that it has, a trait that it has. It's relentless 3, which means on a single turn it gets 3 actions regardless. I don't have to spend fear or anything.
Oh my god!
Yes, yes. Oh no! So
Run away!
no, sorry. I do have to. I do have to spend
out.
fear, but it doesn't. I get 3. I do have to spend. It's the regular economy of fear, but I'm allowed to do it 3 times in a row with regardless of success. All right. So the first thing that this thing does is kind of rears back. So it drops the unfinished half of the dryad. It draws back and it discharges this greenish fluid from its mouth. So it makes a attack at close range. I think that's 6 square. Oops, sorry. I think that's 6 squares.
I just realized I should have activated Unstoppable before I did all this.
Oh,
Unstoppable.
So yeah, it's gonna get everybody in this, but it'll still be the difficulty. So it's gonna make an attack, and let's see who it hits. So here comes the spray. Yes, there you go. A spray of acid. A spray of this. What Trove is suspecting is the same substance that ate those weapons. So does a 12? Who is hit by a 12?
I'm a 13 now. Ha ha!
Is anybody?
I'm a 10.
Okay. Oh, so
My evasion is 9.
okay.
What do I have to roll?
No, just what's your evasion? Yeah, does it? Oh, I think
You probably have the highest
Yeah.
evasion.
15.
Okay, yeah. So 12 doesn't hit you. So I'm hitting Trove and Padley. And
No.
oh no, not Padley. Moomoa.
Jason.
Moomoa and Trove. Okay. So you guys are going to have to. So because this is acid, you must mark an armor slot without receiving any of its benefit. You can still mark an additional one, but basically this is demonstrating the acid is like eating into your protection, like it's eating into your armor. So mark an armor slot, and then it's 2d6 damage here. So 9 incoming damage, and you have to mark an armor slot without any.
Okay, so I take 1 hit of damage because
Okay.
my minor damage is 9.
Okay.
No, if it hits the number, then it goes up.
Oh yeah. If
I
it's
think.
minor damage, yeah. If it matches or exceeds the minor damage, then that's major damage. Yeah, minor damage
Okay.
is anything under that. Yeah. And that's
Okay, so I take-
2. So
I'll expend an armor slot. Tony, take 1.
Yeah, I expended an extra one too. So that's 2 armor down.
oh, okay, yeah, right. So that'll be 2 armor slots down for that attack. And unfortunately, he's going to keep going. So I will spend the I'll spend the fear. But in his relentlessness, he's going to now just use his claws to try to grab Moomoa. So just a straightforward.
Abby, to answer your question, the ally can be very close if you use Danger Sense.
Ah. Nice.
But I can't make him re-roll what he just did, right?
Oh yeah, you have
From your current position, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like a big gas attack. So yeah, I don't think you can. It's probably more of a specific attack because it makes it
Okay.
re-roll the attack. So yeah, I don't think it would. I think
Yeah, I
I'd
would
just
wait
get
till-
melted.
Yeah, I would wait to do to use that if he does like a really big hit. That was a minor hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I
let's go.
mean, it hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so he goes to grab Moomoa with his claws, but he's only it's an 8 is the attack. That doesn't beat your evasion, does it?
Jason Moomoa, lithely, very atypical to his size, weaves and dodges as you try to claw him. So like the thing is trying to grab his pincers and he's ducking, he's jumping. At one point he kind of moves a little bit back and the claw just like barely grazes his tufts.
Nice. All right. So, kind of frustrated with missing you, he's going to kind of charge into the group. Oops, I'm on the wrong tool. He's going to charge into the group. So he kind of leaps past you and goes after. Let's say. So yeah. Oh yeah. No, Trove did shoot. Yeah, you did cast at him. So he goes after the caster with another claw attack. So another D.
Now this one you might want to use it for Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled another 5, so an 8. Does that hit your evasion?
That misses me.
This guy's claws are terrible. All right, so unless that's right, and I had to spend another fear for that. So that's going to be the end of his 3 rounds. So it's back to you guys.
Does Daggerheart have can you do like combat tricks kind of things in this game, or
Like
That would be like one of your experiences, I think.
I was thinking more like, can you just actively distract things, or fight from elevation or anything?
yeah, I don't think there's any
Give people advantage and stuff like that, can't you? Through
Yeah.
like help actions or whatever.
right. Yeah, you can. And I'm not sure
What
if
it
there's
does
anything-
have
Oh yes.
is the co-op move. If any of you guys have 3 hope, you can spend 3 hope, and you and someone else go at the same time.
Right.
You both roll, and you use the best result.
Yeah, the tag team. That's right. The tag
Ooh.
team ability. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna need a 3 hope to heal somebody, I think. So.
Yeah, probably me. I heard.
So,
would
Will
like
and
to
I have
stab.
already. Okay, perfect. Abby goes.
Yeah, I'm stabbing. Okay, let's see. I have to roll an agility, sadly, because I got the sable blade. I could spend a hope in order to get the +3, right?
Yes. Oh, for the damage. Yeah, +3 for damage, not to hit.
Yeah, that's a strain,
Yeah,
isn't
so-
it?
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
stress. Yeah, that's right. Stress. Yeah.
Okay, but
Wait.
first I have to roll the agility to make sure, and then roll the hit. Okay.
Yes. A roll to damage.
Wait.
Well,
You have to.
You're
you
using
have to
agility to
spend-
attack with it.
Yeah. Roll your agility and try to beat its difficulty.
Oh, is the stress spend a feature of the weapon?
Yes. Yeah. It's the
Okay.
magical ability gives +3 damage, but only if you spend the stress. Normally, it's just the D10 +1.
Yeah, I don't think I can hide from it, right? Because it's so massive.
Yeah. It's got a good bead on you.
It's
Okay,
like
yeah.
12
then I'm-
eyes. And
It's up pretty close. Yeah, you'd probably have to get away or around the corner to disappear and then come back in the shadows. But the way the sun, you can even tell on the map, the way the sun is kind of hitting, there is shadow, along that edge of the pillar if you want to try to move in shadow. But you'd have to probably spend a turn getting out of its sight.
Yeah, give me a second. I can't see my weapons on the D20.
No.
Okay,
You roll agility first to see if you hit, and then under active weapons, whatever you're holding should be visible. And you hit 1d10 or whatever the physical button is.
Yeah, see, it's
So
not
roll your-
popping up.
is it because it's a custom item? It may not be populating correctly.
You have to tag it as active. Did you do that in your equipment list?
No, my equipment screen minimized. I'm sorry, I found it again.
Oh.
But you have to. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow.
No, you have.
That
Did you
hits.
roll your agility first?
That
Yeah,
is
this is
agility,
agility.
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you had a better. What's your agility modifier? Only 1?
+1, yeah, +1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The daggers are finesse, but the saber blade is an agility.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm rolling. I'll take a stress to get the +3.
Okay. Yep. That hits.
Give me a sec.
Sure.
Oh
need
boy,
a-
I get like +7.
Oh, nice.
I need a knowledge weapon.
Whoa, nice. All right.
There's probably a magic wand or something that does that, Matt.
Yeah.
All right. So that doesn't. So that's 2 more. Okay. Yep. So it's staggered by that attack, but it doesn't go down. It looks like it's
And you got to hope.
ready for more. Yeah, and take that hope.
Hey, Jeremy, real quick. The picture of the Tree King that you showed us earlier?
Yes.
Is that in like up here in the center of this rock, or where is that?
Oh no, that's across. Yeah, you haven't got. That's on the.
Oh, we
spire.
haven't crossed
Yeah,
yet?
That's
yeah,
our
yeah.
expectation of what we're going to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And
I'm
instead,
sorry.
we got a crab.
Yeah, so she got a crap. Yeah. So she was explaining. Yeah, she was describing the tree king, of his majesty and his beautiful dryad attendants and what you'd like to see. But yeah, no, sorry, it wasn't at the top yet. You're getting to the second bridge and you are interrupted by a hungry crab. All right.
So how can I help someone? Like, how does that work?
I mean, do you have an ability you want to use, or?
No. I just didn't someone earlier say something about you could help somebody with their action or something?
You have to spend 3 hope to do a tag team attack.
I think that
No.
you can also just make
Before
a roll,
that,
right?
they were
to, like-
talking about helping.
Yeah, I think you can just make a roll to do like an aid action, right? That like helps give someone else a +1 or something like that on their roll or advantage.
You can roll. Yeah, if you're going to, you can kind of choose. Like you can study whatever kind of stat you would like to roll and kind of narratively describe how you're assisting. Like go for the legs or take out its eye, and roll a knowledge or instinct, and then that'll give a +1.
Can I use knowledge to like describe to Jason where the soft bits in its joints are?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah, roll that, and then I'll roll my attack.
I would like to do that. 21.
Ooh.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I rolled a fear, but I got 21.
Oh wow.
So I get a +1 to my next to hit, right?
Yes. Yep. You're plus.
Okay.
+1. To
But
the
then
next.
it's your turn.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Rolled with fear. Uh-oh. We're back to the crab attacks. So, the next claw attack, which is probably going to be hard to land. So he reaches out, the crab itself reaches a claw out to Neon. Oh, but a 22. Yeah, so a 22. I think that...
You can use that now,
my.
Neon. Can't you use that evade or whatever ability you had?
Danger
Yes, I
sense,
can.
bro.
I'll mark a stress to make him reroll.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Okay. Are you going to do that? Evasion?
No, he uses his ability and spends a stress, so you have to re-roll that hit.
Yes, yeah. So he did that? You're spending that? I just didn't hear confirmation from it.
Yeah, that's a confirmation. Yeah, it's
Okay.
once per rest, though.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yep, here comes the reroll. Oh, yeah, 15. Does that hit?
I have 15 evasion, so
yeah. Yes.
probably.
Yeah, so it'll hit. And here comes the physical damage from the claw. So remember, your armor slot. So this isn't any kind of special damage. It's just straight physical that you can reduce with armor. That's +2, so 7 damage from the claw.
I only have 3 armor, so I take how much damage? Oh no, 4 damage.
No, it's no, the 5. Does that beat what's your threshold? I should open the sheet. Your first threshold for your damage is, it might not even pass that. Let me see.
So he probably just takes 1 from it, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, it's a 6. Yeah, so it's 1 damage. 1 damage, but if you spend an armor slot, it can be 0. So you can either take 1 and keep your armor points, or reduce 1 armor point and then take 0.
I'll take the damage.
Okay, yeah, so just mark down 1 hit point off, and I'll spend a fear to keep this going, and Trove is getting the next claw. He looks like he had a lot of claws. So
I spend armor ahead of time.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to take any more damage.
Preemptive armor. 15 plus 3, 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so here comes just straight.
Okay.
Straight physical damage. 3.
I will spend an armor slot to take no damage.
All right, and
But I am a suit of armor, so really I'm taking damage in another way.
Yes.
It's like the way.
it's cosmetic. You look terrible. You're scratched and scuffed. All right, and who else? I guess Paddy is going to have to dodge this. So
What?
the next claw. Oh no, 15.
Oh,
So
no.
18 hits, and here comes some physical your way. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
And I'm sorry, we both rested, Padley, so you don't have that extra armor point anymore that I gave you. I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
It goes away when I rest.
But
I
are
thought
you?
I was getting that from a rock or
Yeah.
something.
Aren't you wearing? Yeah. Did you wear the armor from the
Yeah,
thistle?
remember, I gave you the telepathy and an extra point of armor at one
Oh,
point.
okay.
It's
But-
like my.
But did you wear the armor? If you're wearing the armor, you've got an extra point as well, and it's got some other properties.
No, something gave me a bonus to evade. Was that the rock?
Yes,
That was the rock.
That
yeah,
was the
yeah.
little, like the little talisman. But there is. So you're not wearing the little stone armor from the thistle folk, because it would fit you. They were froggies.
Yeah, you've been wearing.
I
that.
am wearing the thing that gave me an extra point of evade, whichever that was.
That's
Okay.
like a talisman.
Yeah, that was just the talisman. So you're not wearing the.
And also, my evade just dropped by 2 points. What the hell is going on?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So maybe the thing wore off because you rested. So maybe or no, that was an evade. That was armor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. So you should have. I don't know what would knock down evasion.
Yeah, you were still wearing that armor from the goblins that we killed in the first session.
Yeah.
Why would you change out of it?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
Well, if he ever put it on.
Yeah.
I think he let me eat it instead.
I gave one to him, and then something was giving me a bonus to my evade, and
Yeah.
my evade
No,
just...
so we saved 2 pieces of armor, and you ate one. Because there were 4.
I ate
and
one,
guy-
and
Neon had
Neon's
one.
wearing the other one.
Neon has it. Okay,
okay.
that's
It's the Ward of Evasion that you're thinking of, Matt. I ate mine, but I have it active.
Okay.
That gives you +1 evasion, and then I had given you +1 armor slot that's my special ability I can use for a hope, but it lasts until I rest, or until you rest, one of the two, until their next rest. But we rested, so it went away.
I have a bag full of them. You know that, right? Like if you don't have one, I can always give it to you later.
All right, well, let's deal with this right now.
Okay,
so
so
what was
incoming-
it? Was an 11. It was
Incoming
11.
13. Yep. 11 plus 2. 13.
13. Okay, so that's not quite the second threshold. So
Yes.
So you're taking
If
2
I-
damage.
so if I use 1 armor, I take 1 damage,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. I still don't understand. My evade was 13, and I just looked back, and now it's 11. And I don't understand why.
Was that
If
your
you
turn?
click on it, does it bring up and explain all of its...
Oh yeah. Is
Bonuses?
the +1 still there? Like maybe that disappeared from
10 from class. It says, when I click on it, it says 10 from class, +1 from override.
That's the +1 you put in
Yeah.
from the special charm.
Right.
Yeah, but literally, it was 13 when we started this session.
Huh.
And I don't know why it's changed.
It must have been the long rest. That's the only thing else he did different.
Huh, that's weird. Okay.
Jeremy, how far is down from where we're at?
Oh, pretty far. Yeah. So yeah, if
Okay.
you if you
So
can knock
I can maneuver as part of my action, correct?
yes.
Maneuver?
So-
Yes.
So Jason Moomoa is going to maneuver over here, and he's going to yell, "I am unstoppable!" And I rage out into unstoppable.
Mhm.
So I put a 1d4 up at 1.
Okay.
I'm going to activate. I'm going to use 1 hope to activate Forceful Push as my attack. I'm going to attack. I'm going to use another hope to use my battle cry. You don't want this beef. So that's a +4 to my attack roll with my glaive. Does 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
And I get a hope.
Yeah. Good.
And then because I hit on success, I add 1d6 to my damage roll, and I knock them back to close range.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to roll my damage. which with Unstoppable and the Magic Dust is 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
I do 10 damage plus I'm going to expend a hope. I don't get hope for an attack roll, right?
No, you do for an attack, not a reaction. Yeah, attack roll, you do get hope.
Okay. So I generated 2 hope, but I spent 1 to use my feature roll, which is a 1d6. Wow, so I did 16 damage, plus I knock it back to close.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, 16 damage. Okay, wait a minute here. 16 damage. Some stuff is going to happen. Yeah, so that, you plunge your glaive and horns and everything, but unfortunately, you break through his shell, but everything within close range is going to take d10 physical damage from the acid. So its blood is acid, its saliva is acid, everything is acid, and in very close range. So that's a lot.
But here the thing is, I knocked it back six squares.
Oh, okay.
Because I knocked it back from melee to close.
Okay. Right.
So I don't know if that will that give us advantage to dodge this acid you're about to hit us?
I think there's a wall right there it's up against, right?
Yes. Yeah. Which way? Yeah, because if you're charging into it that way, it's not going to go past that it'll go to to here. Yeah.
There's a wall there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, this is the pillar. So this is the edge. Yeah, this would be the edge.
Oh.
And this would be the pillar. Sorry.
Okay. You're fine. No, that's on me. That's on me. But will we get an advantage to dodge this if?
Yeah. So actually, it'll be less because if you knock it back, it's going to be close, not very close. So you will take the D10, but you won't take the additional 1d6. Because if it was like in the middle of you still, if it stayed right there, it would be two damage because it's seeping out like under the body. So everybody, and there's no dodging this. This is just, you just have to deal with this. You get a kind of acid splash as Moomoa slaughters this thing of 9 points. So 9 points physical.
Oh, that's exactly my threshold.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, no.
Let's spend another.
I'm sorry, you said it's 9 points regardless of what our evasion is?
Yes, yeah. This is just it just splashes right in your face. Yeah, there's no roll for it. On severe damage, it just like sprays blood everywhere. If you're within close range, yes.
Well, is this the one that damages armor anyway, or is this a different thing?
If he was still alive, if he spit at you, it would damage the armor anyway. But this attack doesn't do that. This is just its kind of like parting shot. And but let's do this. Can I color this? Yeah. Let's do this. Well, no, it doesn't color him. It just gives him a dot. So now there is a pool of acid, or there's acid leaking from under this thing and eating through the boards. So will very soon be a hole this size of this crab in this walkway. So we'll leave his.
Oh, that's bad for you, the guys that can't fly.
We'll leave the dead crab there.
Is the crab's dead? And how much damage do we take if our evasion is 9?
Oh, if your first threshold is 9, you take 2, unless you reduce it with an armor slot. Yeah. It's that threshold. Yeah. So
I'll expend a 1 damage to knock it down.
Okay.
Or 1 armor to knock it down. So I take 1 damage.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Do you have any wash away spells, Trove?
I can make fog. I don't think that's gonna.
No,
that's not really dense enough.
Man.
All right.
I really hope that was the boss, because if it's not, then I just used my best ability.
I think the Tree King's probably going to be the boss.
Well, I'm still unstoppable for a few more hits.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Now that I read
yes.
this.
So yeah, you probably want to get away from this these boards that are starting to be eaten by the acid, and yeah, you can make your way. So we can cut back to here. Make your way back. So you're on this final. So kind of here, at this final bridge to the to the spire, and then you'll have kind of one more level to go up to ascend to the very top of it. And so the sorcerer says, we must hurry, and we need to find out the fate of the Tree King. So he's sitting atop the spire. Either he retreated here to escape the unmaking, or something led him here. But the condition of his dryads doesn't leave me with much hope. Let's continue on.
Yeah. Jason Moomoa makes sure to grab the box with the head, and he definitely goes, "Let's hoof it, boys."
What kind of?
All right.
I look down at
The kind of
my
flight attendant
web
gesture for one around the acid. Go around the acid.
Yep. Yeah, you're kind of waving on. Step carefully. Okay, so you cross the rope bridge without any trouble. There's nothing. There doesn't look like any living creatures, flying or anything near here. So let's just move you to the very top of the spire. So you make your way around that first level and arrive here. So we'll say you kind of arrive from this side. This has some. So what you see is this top. It's this ceremonial top of the spire. There's there's wooden carvings. It looks like some vines, some like blackened vines and things have grown up around here. On the perimeter of this kind of landing, this platform, on the perimeter are druids that have racks where they're hanging the corpses of these animals. They're cutting them open and they're just draining this black liquid into very shallow dishes. So some of the druids are removing the fluid from the animals. It's pooling in these shallow bowls, and some of those other druids are attending the king. So the king is seated on this pedestal, kind of slumped back, his mouth agape, this black fluid just running down his beard. His eyes are blank. And the attendants are just pouring this black fluid into this giant oaken treant's mouth, and he doesn't seem to be making any sound or anything. They're just they continue to just retrieve this fluid, and actually on the walk up, you did notice that they are discarding the drained carcasses. So the walkway up was a little more treacherous, a little slippery, because there's just the discarded carcasses being thrown over the side to make room for the next batch. So as you ascend,
Are you saying druid or dryad?
Dryad, sorry. I keep making the mistake. The dryads, yeah. There are no druids. They're all the same. It's the same dryads you've been looking at this whole time. So the dryads are attending him and keep feeding him. So it's just the dryads that you saw in the Vale and the Tree King being fed and covered with it's some of the pores are not that accurate. It's kind of running down his beard and covering him.
I don't think that he's ready to take audience.
Perhaps
I am. Sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, Padley is sort of in awe of this being, and also heartbroken that it's clearly corrupted. So he's like, before I know, I can sense the urge to violence, and before we take that step, please allow me to attempt to treat with this being.
Jason Moomoa gives a kind of a snort from his snout and goes, "You have one chance, brother. But then we cleanse this from root to branch."
All right, I'll take that one chance.
Okay.
Pop.
Wait, hold on. You don't have to get close to it, do you? Can you just sense it? Or do you have to physically touch it?
I don't think I have to physically touch it. Let me see.
Then why don't you stay behind Jason for this one? If he tried to move forward, Jason would be like, "Why don't you stay behind me, buddy?"
I mean, it just describes it as speak, so I guess I can just be in range of talking to it. Basically.
Yeah,
How
I'll
much hope
center
do you have,
myself
Matt?
there.
I have 4.
Oh,
Why?
oh no! I was gonna give you some inspirational words to bolster you, but you don't need it. You go on in there, buddy.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody place their token and kind of how close they're getting, and like what their position is on this platform.
Oh, I forgot to do a thing earlier, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah, so you just see this process continues. Some dreads are moving close and pouring, kind of messily pouring this black.
Maybe you can offer it the purified wolf head. Maybe non-corrupted.
I don't think it's not purified. It was a rotten wolf head that's now even more rotten.
Yeah, but remember, it was all corrupted with the stuff and had the eagle stuff, and we brought it into the elf village.
Mm-hmm.
It burnt away that stuff, and it turned back to normal wolf head.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe it's, I don't know if it stayed that way when we went back out, but maybe its ichor is, maybe it's rotten now, but it's
Okay, let Paddy try to talk to it, and if not, I will offer it the wolf head. Or how about as Paddy talks to it, I start to slowly walk up with the wolf head in one hand as an offering. Does that work?
Yeah. Yep. What do you guys think?
I would like
So I'm
to
gonna
stay
move
behind.
there.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Can I stay behind Paddy so I can if something happens, I'll yank him back because I am worried about him.
Okay. And Trove, you're going to stay kind of on the first landing there?
Yeah, I think as soon as I saw the stuff, I was like, oh yeah, these is...
Okay.
I had hope for the plant people, but it doesn't look like they made it.
So I call out to it in this sort of slow humming sound, and I'm using my Know the Tide token and sort of thinking about all the conversations with trees I've had in my life. And then I'm looking over its weird black goo it's consuming, and ooh, that looks bad.
Yes.
Spend a hope. I'm gonna have all kinds of bonus. See, 1, 2, plus 4 bonus here. So that would be 7. It's 17 with hope.
Okay. Yeah, take that hope, and yeah, that does it. So you hear, all you hear in response in this nature tongue, and it's almost like telepathically. You're feeling it. You're not really. No one else. He's not making any noises, but you're just hearing more. It's just this voraciousness and all that's. All that he can express or all that he can say is just more. But you did roll well, so you also feel that he's still there. Like if you can figure out some way to interrupt this or purify him or something, that the Tree King is still there. He's not completely consumed by this, but it is overriding his ability to do anything but be fed at the moment.
Do we roll the strength because he used the dark magic that we feel it in our gut again?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so everybody do a strength check.
Oh man, even though I made my roll.
Oh no, you don't have to. No, yeah, just using it. But yeah, you don't have to. The caster Padley doesn't have to. But yeah, Neon, you should roll. Okay, yeah, you're good.
I
gave
make it,
you
or am I outside the area?
That was a reaction. So
Yes, yeah. So it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't give me anything. Yeah, just a reaction. And yeah, and I think Trove is outside of the range. You're fine.
So I want to. I have this minor ability that druids have called Wild Touch, which I can do subtle nature effects, basically.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm communicating and sensing that there's something still there, I want to bring forth like a gentle breeze that has like the sense of a clean forest on it, like flowers in bloom and pollen in the air.
Ooh, okay.
And just sort of blow it over him and, essentially spiritually caress him with what he used to know.
Okay.
Also, Matt, do you let us know what you've sensed? I know we kind of felt something, but do you let us
Oh
know?
yeah, I got a big mouth. I talk out of the corner of it while I conjure this wind.
Okay, well, if he tells us that, if I have any of the magical powder left over when I bought to remagify my weapon, can I sprinkle it on the wolf head and then place it into the tree, King?
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. So you're just going to place it. You're not going to try to like bludgeon him with it or anything. Just kind of like, are you going to feed it to him? Yeah.
I give it as an offering and feed it to him. However he like, maybe it is like the liquid from the dead body's pooling. Is he drinking from it from his roots? Is that how he's consuming this?
They're literally pouring it into his mouth. Yeah, he's not rooted in. Yeah.
Then yes, I kind of do something where I sprinkle the magic dust on like the eyes and inside the mouth and in the hair and the open wound of this legally distinct owlbear head, and then I place it as an offering inside of his mouth.
Okay. All right. But the attendant dryad. So you place it in his mouth. It doesn't seem to have any immediate effect, and very quickly the attendant dryads, they drop these bowls and they grab the head and take it off to drain it. So it was it's been a few seconds in his mouth. It didn't have any real effect. He didn't.
Wait, what do you mean they go to drain it?
Where they're cutting open the animals. They see that as just another dead thing, so they take it to try to drain fluid out of it. Yeah. Can I put it? Can
I grab the head and put it where the fluid is?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. So they would take it out of his mouth and then take it to the perimeter of the to hang it and cut it. So there's kind of these racks around the exterior that all of the dead animal carcasses are.
Oh, I see. Yes. I see.
And so they take it to fill to try to drain something out of it and feed it. So they accept the offering. He doesn't really have a reaction, but they need to prepare it.
Does my whatchamacallit, wild touch effect seem to move it at all or do anything?
Is there a roll for it, or is it just it's an automatic?
No, ability? It's literally a harmless, subtle effect.
Oh, okay. Actually, it does. So the tree itself doesn't. I think I've got a token for this too. The Tree King himself doesn't seem to stir, but you do notice. Below his, there we go. So at his feet, from these magics, at his feet springs this root. This it kind of looks like a sapling root, and it starts to crawl its way. It starts to crawl its way towards you. So it doesn't have the corrupted look. Yeah, it doesn't have the corrupted look. It kind of came from under the. From under the stone, and it is starting to crawl toward Paddy.
Did you just Baby Yoda the tree ant?
or maybe Baby Grooted, but yes, I will cautiously walk towards it with open arms, all the while trying to continue this breeze of uncorrupted nature at it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So let's keep this going. So it climbs into your arms, and if you continue this, then another one spawns and follows the previous one towards you.
And they look uncorrupted. No. You said
Neon.
Yes.
Neon. No. Child, grab the other one.
I rush over in pure horror. The disgusting little creatures keep crawling out.
They're not disgusting. They're baby Groots. They look adorable.
They're little beautiful younglings.
Yeah, this is Daggerheart. They probably have googly eyes or something.
Right.
Yeah, and Neon is her fur is completely just burnt away from the acid, and she is a complete mess. And now she's suspected No. Okay, should
No,
I go over to help
Jason-
pick them up?
Jason Momoa
Yeah.
says, "Whatever you're doing, Paddy, it's working."
I picture them having those sad Puss in Boots eyes from Shrek
No.
when he's like tearing up.
Fuck.
Big glistening eyes.
Do we notice a change in the tree ent?
No,
tree
yeah,
king?
yeah. The king stays immobilized, but yeah, these things keep sprouting. If Padley continues this, they keep sprouting from his.
I'm gonna keep going until one comes out that's like 3-armed with red eyes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also,
when I see
real quick,
the young merging, I'll approach and try to help corral them myself.
Oh, okay.
before anything else happens, I want to activate my community ability, Wanderborne, which I can do once per session.
Okay.
And basically, I can spend hope to reach into my pack and pull out a mundane item that's useful to the situation.
Oh.
And that mundane item is a flask of oil, highly flammable oil.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. Yes.
And I happen to grab my torch that's right next to it as well.
Okay.
I see him preparing to burn stuff, and I have a above average strength, so I just start grabbing babies. As many babies as I can carry, because I'm trying to get them the hell out of here before he burns them.
Okay, so yes, once Trove makes contact with these little sapling ents, yes, the treant saplings, they start to climb all over you, like excited puppies. But you do notice that
Don't eat them.
that they're also seem to be trying to pull you apart. So they're moving, they're extending kind of their roots and branches into gaps between your plates, and they're trying to pull you apart. And once they begin to do that, the tree king stirs. So he's like kind of he was like reclining back on this platform, and he leans up and looks in your direction with his mouth still open, and points a gnarled branch of an arm at you. And there's this shriek, like the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Donald Sutherland shriek from his mouth as he points directly at Trove and just shrieks. So that continues to spawn more of these saplings.
Oh my goodness! Are they?
Okay.
Ah!
I throw the oil on this tree king. That's it.
Oh.
Jason Momoa's had it.
Oh, okay.
How many can I carry realistically?
Yeah, I'm trying to stumble away with them as they're trying to pull me apart.
They're probably about 2 feet, kind of a 2-foot vine that is kind of like a wriggling vine. So you can probably hold in your arms like half a dozen of them, or if they're climbing on you, quite a few.
Can I jam some of them into my sack?
Oh sure, yeah. You can carry
All
as
right.
much. But
So I'm just gonna grab as soon as I see him making moves to make fire, I'm just jam as many as I can into my sack, and then carry a couple too, and
okay.
get out.
Okay. Yes.
Jeremy, do I have to roll to throw this flask of oil?
Yeah. Let me do something first. Something you may notice, or you may want to notice before you do that. So the saplings have pulled the gaps of Trove apart, and one of them has kind of dived inside of you and returns with a stone. So so one of the saplings is holding Jub, and it now is crawling down your body and returning to the tree king.
We shall name that one Stacy.
All right, so
I'll grab as many of them still as left. I'm not letting them run away. I'm trying to save these things and get away.
Okay, so I'll just mark him. So here's the one that has the dot, has the stone. And so you're going to try to grab him up?
No,
Yeah,
I'll let him
oh.
go because
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. But
Okay.
I'm trying to say all the ones that are on me. Like if
Okay.
there's a bunch of them on me, I'm not letting them escape now. I'm just like grabbing them because I assume that they're just toddlers that don't know what's going on, and I'm trying to stumble out of this area basically with as many.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to kick the one in front of me and look at Paddy and say, "I told you," and then
No,
I'm gonna
they're,
try to save
they're just
Jub.
babies.
No, Paddy, they're monstrosities. Look at
Yeah,
their daddy.
Do we want this stone to get to the tree yet, or do we want to stop it?
No, we want to stop it.
I'm not letting my Jub get to him. That ain't happening.
Okay.
All right.
You try to
Abby-
stop me, you'll see what happens. I will. No.
Abby, does Jason know about Jub and your connection to Jub?
Nope.
Okay. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
No.
Is Neon making a play for the stone?
Oh yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
jumping,
'Cause
rushing.
I could try to
crawling.
grab it with my tongue if you want, but if you got it, you go for it.
No. You can go ahead. It's just Jub.
Okay. Well, I will. Then while I'm backing away, corralling all these babies, I will flick my tongue out, use my nature's tongue ability to try to grab it.
Oh, okay.
Or not nature's tongue, the other thing, the frog thing.
Okay. Is that
Your
a roll?
frog tongue?
That's a
Long tongue.
okay. And that's a roll, like an agility or a finesse.
It says +0 attack roll finesse. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Try to give it. Yeah, I've got a difficulty for that. So yeah, go ahead and try to
All right.
snatch that stone.
Takes one stress, unfortunately. All right. Here we go. Critical.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep.
I mean, it was a shitty roll, but it's a critical.
Yes.
Hey, that
Nice.
clears that stress I just got. Yay!
Nice. All right. Yep. So now, yeah, you have the stone. I'll just.
All right.
Okay.
I keep backing away. You this way. You.
I throw the
I'm gonna run over
oil
the-
flask at this point.
Okay. Okay. So you wouldn't even have to roll. You're so close. You can just toss it at him. The all of the saplings that have been spawned are following the stone. It looks like they've been given orders. So yeah, they easily come with you, and the few stragglers are coming behind. And the all the dryads seem to have stopped what they're doing. They're no longer cutting anything or moving anything or pouring anything. They just kind of stop while the Tree King has sat up. So so he's hit with this this flask of oil,
And I set them in fire as quickly as possible.
Oh, okay. So give me. I guess we'll do an agility for just throwing the torch, just so there's a possibility that it misses.
Well, I'm not
To get in
throwing- I'm
here
not-
and clean. He may have purged the taint from him. Oh well.
I mean, does the tree look like it's been purged?
It looks conscious. Yeah, it was. It was completely unconscious before. So it's actually looking, at the direction now of Padley, and this stone.
Well, okay.
But he wants a stone. So again, I had asked everyone, do we want the tree to get the stone or not? Because if not, I'm going to set it on fire.
I mean,
fix it.
yeah, maybe Jub is the secret. I thought he was still possessed. So
I rather not. I'm not thinking about metagaming. I'm just thinking about Jub. I want to run over to those pastel sticks and start just stomping on them, breaking them in half, stabbing them. How dare they touch my Jub? No. Yes, it's happening.
can I make like a knowledge roll or something to
Sure.
assess the situation?
Sure, yeah, you can.
I'll try to stop Neon from stomping on him.
Okay.
I got a
Dancing around. I'm more awkward than you are, though. So.
Nice.
I
And
got a
you some
14
hope.
with hope. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So that was a knowledge roll. Yeah. So that will. So there's something. Yeah. There's some reaction, and actually probably Trove would be able to sense this. It's a positive magic. It's this. It's not corruption. It's some sort of warding magic. You feel the unmaking recede around this stone. So that's the same thing that
Jub's the secret to everything. Okay, can I move into close and then just use my tongue to fling it at him,
Oh, sure.
but not in a hostile way.
So I'm not going to get a chance to actually start murdering these? I want to murder one. No, one's dying.
No, don't do it. Don't do
You
it.
touched my jub. In my mind, that all this is happening at very, very quickly pace.
Yes.
So
Okay. Yeah, you could try. Yeah, you could try to stomp one of them. They have
Can I throw myself between one of these little guys and him as he strikes?
Sure. So yeah, go ahead and
Jason Momoa just has a torch in his offhand and very confused about what's happening.
Oh.
All right. So
Neon does not for bigger things.
all right. So yeah, first have Neon roll her attack, and then we'll get Trove in the way.
wait, are the boots that you gave me? Does the agility advantage is that once per rest?
No, I think that's always like when you're in the forest. Yeah, as long as you're in the Sablewood, which you are, you're just above it a little bit. But yeah, you're still in the Sablewood. You can spend a hope to get an advantage on agility.
Oh, and a hope. Oof. Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So that will hit unless Trove can match or beat that, and then take whatever damage that's going to be.
I mean, I think I don't know how. I mean, it's probably an agility roll to dive between him.
Yeah, probably.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
I have a -2 in that, so there's no way for me to.
You could
The most I
crit,
can roll
right?
is a 10.
Yeah, if you crit,
You
it,
could crit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I could crit. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, so you're looking at 18. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah. So roll damage on the.
Well, can I spend a stress
Here we
and
go.
just tongue it over to him while this nonsense is taking place?
Sure. Yeah. You can.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you for your patience, Jason. I think this might work.
All right.
Oh, you're lucky. It's not that high.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they're not that strong. So yeah, it it crushes into a pulpy, a sap and pulpy mess under your boot.
I fling the parts of the creature into the air and I start cheering. Yeah! And everyone shout over to Jub and to Paddy. And I with my arms wide open to like hug them.
And yeah, as you're doing that, you see Padley's tongue flicking Jub into the and basically it goes straight into the agape mouth of the Tree King, and if it doesn't, he pushes it in. So he swallows this thing, and very similar to the purification of King Theoden. You see the blackness, like it just the staining of his beard. It just drifts off of him like it was only ash. And he starts to sit stronger and upright on this pedestal, and seems to be something is cleansing him, and he's coming back to life. But as it hits a certain point, it's like he's struck by a sharp stab or something, some kind of internal attack. He kind of lulls back. He rolls his head back, and his mouth goes agape wider than it did before, almost like his jaw is detached, and emerging from this, the Tree King, who now is kind of slumped back again, but no longer corrupted, just looking exhausted, is this sphere.
Ooh.
So this thing emerges. The scale's not quite exactly right, but I want to give you the idea. So this sphere with all of these strange arcane carvings. You don't recognize any of the carvings on this thing. Detaches itself, or kind of just pulls itself with great force, and you hear kind of a rending, the stretching and pulling of wood, and a creaking as it pulls its way out of the Tree King's mouth, and then it starts to glow and pulse with this dark horrible energy. So similar to the energy that you saw burst from the carriage. This sphere now is animated by this energy, and it moves towards the group of you as it's kind of arcing these kind of lashes of energy.
You said it wasn't the scale. How big are we thinking this thing is?
It's quite large. Like the Tree King himself is the size of a thick oak, so it's probably like about like 4 or 5 feet across. It's like stretched itself out of his maw, and it's floating. It's suspended by these dark energies, and now it's starting to arc. And immediately, Trove, you get a full taste of elemental chaos magic.
Mm-hmm.
So this is fallen dark magic that you're dealing with. So
Okay, Jason,
that's and pretzels.
that one you can kill with fire.
Is there any oil on the sphere?
No, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have gotten into.
And the king's right next to it. He'll light on fire too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I attack.
Okay.
You attack the darkness, the dark sphere.
I attack the darkness. I am unstoppable still.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a hope to yell my battle cry. You don't want this beef. To give me +2 to my roll.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. Boop.
Go for it. Oh, let me put it.
18.
Yeah. Ooh,
18
nice.
with fear.
Okay. Get one of those. Okay. I have a token for this, don't I? Oh yeah, here. So we'll put him here. Yeah. So the Tree King is slumped down again, but looking much better, looking a little greener than he did before. But yeah, hovering above him is this large sphere. Okay, so let me see. That is going to hit
15
damage. Oh, okay. So interestingly, so you did strike it with the anointed blade, right?
My glaive has that magic dust. Yeah.
Right. So interestingly enough, the glaive itself is stopped straight at the kind of like the outer reaches of its energy. This thing seems to be immune to all magic attacks. You can't penetrate it, and it looks like it takes no damage.
Well, that's fucked for me.
Right. So you can start cleaning that off. Clean off the dust. But yeah, anything. So it looks like physically you're not going to be able to damage the magic. It looks like that stone is what's going to need to be destroyed.
So this thing ate my Jub, right?
I think Jub would probably still be in the guts of the tree. The Tree King. This doesn't resemble Jub, and it looks like Jub repelled it. Kind of like it was forced to leave the Tree King by the energies of Jub.
Jub's doing some work. He's a hero.
He's the hero we all needed.
So basically, I couldn't hit the orb because it's got a magical shield around it.
Right, and that doesn't take magical damage. It won't take magical damage, but but physically it looks like you should be able to. You can't have any magical effect on it. This is just like a massive, uncontrollable magic supporting this stone sphere.
Okay, well then I rolled with fear, so it's your turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
Trove, you want to do some analysis on this for us?
Yeah. Let's see what chaos bolts it hits us with first, and then.
Or do you want to do? Yeah. Do you want to do a quick knowledge roll before it takes its turn?
Sure. I'd love to do one of those quick knowledge rolls. Would you say this is about involving history, culture, or politics? Nope.
It's not very political.
I will spend a point of stress.
Okay.
To use my taste of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, big numbers.
Oh,
Okay, I have a huge bonus, so
yeah, that does it.
15 with hope.
That's good. Yeah. So yeah, you sense, and you can inform everyone else that magic will not affect this. This thing is an ancient, powerful chaos magic, and it will. It is so powerful that it may be able to affect the reality around us. So you need to be careful. Careful being near it. That wasn't. Yeah, that's not elemental.
I'm getting a lot of heavy metal, the movie vibes right now.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, 100%.
It's a chaos elemental. It's resistant to. It's immune to magic and will corrupt
And
things around it.
Yes.
And we can't get close to it. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to hit it.
Do we notice anything about the dryads and change in behavior?
Oh yeah, it looks like they're kind of in the same condition. They haven't been given any more instruction or kind of been freed from the previous instructions of the Tree King, but they're not assisting at this time. And also of course the sorceress has stayed back.
How big is it, Jeremy?
The sphere itself, like maybe 4 to 5 feet in
Oh,
diameter.
damn it.
Was it
All right,
Jeremy?
I have a dumb question that I have no doubt Daggerheart is not prepared for.
Oh, okay.
I can turn into a dragonfly.
Yes.
I do not have to leave that form until I am injured.
Mm-hmm.
The description, the rules say nothing about what happens to anything I have when I change.
Oh, right.
So I assume it's one of those ones where all your clothes and stuff just go away when you're changed.
Mm-hmm.
What if I have a bag full of baby trees on me when I do that?
I guess they go into a little pocket, little pocket dimension, and wait wait for you to come back. Yeah. Let's do it that way. I don't think they would.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd take 2 hours to debate the metaphysics of Daggerheart. Actually.
Yeah.
All right.
One way or another, I'm getting out of here with some baby trees.
All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So it's okay. Yes.
I would like to look over to Trove
Mm-hmm.
and show him like the coins I had, the stolen from the lady. I look at him. I said, I was going to trade these for my Jub, and now my Jub's gone. And then I look, and then I ask Trove if this would be able to do anything to the orb. Because the coins were used to hold the mist at bay, the corruption at bay.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Trove, you get a feeling because they were enchanted by the sorceress that they would work, but it is a magical attack, so it probably wouldn't be able to. If you got past this kind of magical protection, this magical energy, it might damage the orb, but it's probably not strong enough to resist this. This is the strongest. What Trove is sensing is the strongest level of this corruption, of this unmaking you guys have ever felt.
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever tasted color before. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that this thing does is kind of pulses in a sickening pattern. You kind of feel this this low, deep kind of sonic push, and it kind of vibrates your insides, and you're feeling this kind of sickening ability. So I'm going to mark to do this. I have to mark an HP, but everyone in close range needs to mark a stress and take the vulnerable trait until your next rest, or you can clear HP. So everyone feels this this sickening kind of strange pulse from this orb, and now you've all become vulnerable, and I believe that gives. Sorry, let me just double check the mechanics of that. But
is there a spot on our character sheet?
Conditions at the top. You can
does
click on it and then check it. It doesn't say what it does.
Doesn't say mechanically. Okay, let me see.
Vulnerable.
Oh wait, actually, maybe if we scroll down, let's see.
There's a link thing.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is. When you gain the vulnerable condition, you're in a difficult position within the fiction. This might mean you're okay. Yeah. But what is it?
Every time I try to click to see more, it disappears.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, I found it. While you are vulnerable, all rolls targeting you have advantage.
Oh, that's right. Somebody rolling advantage on 2d20s. Woo. Oh boy. All right.
Well, I get automatically anyways. Doesn't affect me at all. Ha!
All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't take that. Trove?
No, I do. I'm just saying my evasion's so low, I always get hit. So
okay, sorry. All right. So, what is going on? So the oh wow. Okay. So yeah. So the next thing it does is arcs down. So I spent a fear to keep what was going on here, because there was no roll for that. But this this next action, I have to spend an additional fear. So I spent it to keep the next action. I spent an additional fear, and everything very close. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's. Oh no, it is an action, so I will roll. Oh, but I'm rolling 2d20, so I think he'll probably hit. So an 18. I think that hits just about everybody. Is there anybody that's above?
Oh yeah,
no.
18.
18. Yeah, 18.
Leon?
Are you good?
Also advantage you have.
No.
Yeah. I rolled the two. So the first one was 11, the other one's 18. Okay, so then these arcs of this chaos energy reach into the ground, and they start to the stones themselves are starting to turn into ice and mud and some kind of moss. So the biomes are the biome is just shifting in these in the areas that are affecting these arcs, and the energy moves under you, and everyone is going to get. Oh, and this is direct too, so you can't shrug off. You can't shrug it off with armor. So direct magical damage 9. I'm sorry, 10. 10 magical damage direct, so no armor reduction.
Everyone?
Everyone, yes, everyone in close range.
Oh,
okay.
No.
I take 2 damage.
Okay.
So I just got an icon on my sheet that says death move. So let me click on that now and see what that does.
No.
Are you dead?
I've taken all my health. So I can choose to do one of the following.
Oh no!
Blaze of Glory. Your character embraces death. It goes out on Blaze of Glory. Take 1 action. Risk it all. I can roll to see if I stay alive or not, or I can fall down like a little baby. Because of the scenario and what's going on, I feel like I have that rock that's supposed to be like help protect stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Like I have the elf stone. I know this might break everything in the whole game but I think I'm going to do the one move with a critical hit, and I'm gonna like down that rock and basically try to tackle this orb and push it out of the way of everybody else as the magic's infusing me, and try to like give everyone else a chance to run away.
Oh, are you gonna try to subsume the chaos sphere?
I mean, I would love to do that. In fact,
try it.
It's going to kill me anyways. Like, no matter what, I die because it's a Blaze of Glory. So, yeah, maybe this will be the thing. Maybe instead of just doing that, I try to devour it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's even more metal.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You're the Borg. Good job.
So with that in mind, I think what I do is I reach up, like I think the magic's shocking me, and I reach up and I break off the front of my breastplate. Mm-hmm. So I'm like hollow inside, so I can get more inside of me.
Okay.
And then I run and jump and like put my arms around it, and then try to like slowly try to absorb it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cheer him on.
All right. Yeah. You could roll. You can give him a bonus if you want.
Well, and the way the move set is I can do one thing and I get a critical hit on it.
Oh, great. Okay.
Because it's like, so it's a glory, right? This is killing me in the process.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, I can actually bolster him. How do I roll that?
Just whatever roll you would like to make, if that would also be successful against the target, it'll give him a +1. So yeah, you got to get a 14 or more. And depending, like, kind of story-wise, how you want to assist, if you're going to, just cheer or just...
Well, I understand what the armor is going to do. So because I see him rip off this chest piece and run straight towards it. And I go, yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's probably what is the
oh no,
cheering on. Come on. What, presence? Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a presence.
Yeah, presence roll would be good. So you got try to get a 14 in presence, and we'll give one to. Oh, but it's a critical though, so yeah, we'll add to your damage. As well.
No! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, and with fear as well. All right, so yeah, so actually now it's a -1, but it's an automatic hit, right? Because you're doing the automatic critical hit. Okay, so yeah, you cheer, but Trove is kind of in the zone here. He doesn't hear your calls of encouragement as he barrels toward the this chaos sphere. So you get so you automatically get and I guess it's going to be whatever your physical attack would be, like your gauntlets or whatever would probably
this is the catch, which may blow all this out.
Uh-oh.
My gauntlets are magical.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Like, I have no way to not do magical damage, so
right.
There's no way for me to.
Right.
So you just get like repelled back?
Yeah.
You just get.
You're gonna lunge at this thing to try to take a big bite out of it, but yeah, as those magical gauntlets hit that energy, yeah, you just bounce back, and actually,
I'd explode into pieces.
Yeah, actually, it has magical reflection, so yeah, the damage of that attack would come back at you at half.
Here, I'll roll it just so we can get an idea of what.
Yeah, roll your
because a critical is you do max damage, right,
and then roll again. Yeah.
So I take 20 damage.
Okay. Yes. Well, half of that reflects back. Yeah. So you take the 10.
Okay, I take 10 damage. Oh, that's just major damage. That's
just major. All right.
Can I use my inspirational word on him to heal him for 1 HP?
Oh yeah. So
I don't think you can with the death mood stuff though. That's the
I think he's doomed.
That's the whole point of it. Is like I get to do one cool crazy thing.
Okay. So Trove is here. Yeah. So yeah.
You can't stop my noble sacrifice that has no effect.
Yeah. So you hit that barrier and you break into your component pieces and kind of looks like you actually like shatter across the magical barrier of this sphere. And yeah. So what does everybody else is okay? Like, did you take the?
Oh, I was so distracted by his apparently pointless sacrifice.
Right. So 2d6 plus 3.
What was the damage again?
10 incoming, unblockable, so you can't reduce it. So 10 damage.
Oh Jesus!
So yeah, but that would only mean if it breaks the first threshold.
You can't use armor slots.
Yeah, you can't use armor slots, but it means that you're probably taking 2.
Do we?
Yeah, I have 1 HP left.
Okay.
Yeah, are we going to go for broke here and just assume natural attacks are the way to do it? Is that what we're thinking?
That seems to be what Trove explained.
Right. If I take an action, if I take an action that doesn't require a roll, do we keep the initiative?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to fling my ancestral rune ward bag to Jason. Jason, you will be able to use this to stop an incoming die 8 worth of damage.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right. So you want to...
And you want him to gore it with his horns?
Yeah.
He just saw me fling myself against it and explode, and you're like,
Your
Did
move,
Fists.
your move, cow man.
the thing take any damage whatsoever?
The thing has, it had to reduce to do that thing where it weakened you. It did take a point of damage. Yeah,
The only damage it's taken is from itself.
right. Yeah, nothing's hit it yet.
There we go.
What happens if I put the runes on my glaive? Do you think that would counteract the magic powder? No.
Sure. Yeah, you can basically just under your hoof, you could just scrape the powder off of your blade if you'd like to, just to reduce it. Yeah, just to make it so you'll get through.
It's a bag of like rocks and ancestor bones is what I gave you.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, I'll scrape the dust with my hoof and attack.
Okay.
I am unstoppable.
Good.
I have no hope though. That sucks.
I think we all have no hope.
1 second, I have the wrong thing activated.
I had hope, and look what happened.
So I'm gonna just do a regular attack with my halberd.
Okay.
Or glaive, I should say. Damn, this 15 hit.
Yes, it does.
But I did take fear.
Okay.
Now I'm still unstoppable, so I'm gonna roll 1d10 plus 6. Let's do this. Roll high, roll high, roll high. I do 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. Okay, that's that hits it and reduces it, and it's a significant hit, but it's still going to be active here. Let's see.
Then my unstoppable die is now at 4.
Oh, okay.
So it's your turn because I rolled with fear, sadly.
All right. Okay, so
I just exploded trying to fight it. It wouldn't be dumb to run away. I'm just saying.
Jason Moomoa is not running away. If this is going to be his end, this is his end.
nice. Okay, what say something, Matt?
Oh, I think because you were magical, right? So.
Well, I mean, that's why I failed. But I'm just saying I did just explode. Just warning you guys. This might not end well. That's all.
I just realized something, Jeremy. I've been doing damage wrong because as unstoppable, I reduce the severity of physical damage by 1 threshold.
Oh, okay.
So you've attacked twice, right?
Yeah, yes, you probably have the hit point back for each of those.
Yeah, so 1 hit point back for each. Okay, that's a little better.
That's good.
That's a little better.
Yeah, that's really good. All right, so yeah, it's just going to blast. Oh, geez, yeah. This is a powerful tier 1 enemy. So it's just going to blast with its the strange chaos warp blast.
An Eldritch beam, if you will.
Yes, yes. Oh, but it still has advantage because nobody has healed or rested. So yeah. Let's see. So I'll just swing at. So does a 4 or a 13 hit, Jason?
A 4 doesn't hit. A 13 does, though.
A 13 does. Okay, and this is incoming magic damage, so it is reducible, but it's quite significant. So a d12 plus 6, so 13 damage incoming.
No, it's not because I am unstoppable, so you don't do any damage.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Because it's minor, so minor to none.
Nice.
Jason, a beam of chaos hits Jason straight in the chest, and he just laughs.
Nice.
He just starts bellowing in laughter. He's thriving, almost like a berserker. That tickles, little thing.
All right, so back to you guys.
I'm gonna tell everybody it was the bones of my ancestors that did that.
Do you want to take a chance to heal? Whoever has the worst amount of damage, since you're the healer guy? Do you have that hope?
Yeah. Well, who is the worst off? Is it you?
Well, I mean, I'm the worst off.
No, you exploded. I'm already planning the stone I'm going to raise in your name later on.
I'm pretty. Jason Momoa was pretty banged up. He's got 4 out of 7 HP marked.
Okay, yeah, I can heal you.
I don't know how badly Neon's doing.
I still have a healing potion, so I'm fine.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, remember, you're starting your potions. That's right.
Yeah, so
I picked a
go ahead.
stamina potion because I was a fool.
Okay.
Spend that hope.
So
It is a great boss battle, though. I'm digging it.
Oh, cool.
3 hope, does not require a roll. There's your 1.
But Jeremy, you kept mentioning no one's healed yet. Does that mean something happens?
Oh yeah,
Now that we've healed?
Yeah, you'll lose the I'll lose the advantage on you, so you're no longer weakened. You're no longer vulnerable. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I was never vulnerable because I'm also unstoppable. You can't be restrained or vulnerable.
Oh,
So that attack wouldn't have hit
that
me
last
because you
attack,
wouldn't
yeah.
have had advantage.
right. Okay, yeah, and it
It didn't do damage anyways, though. So
Yeah. No, that means I'm down to 2 marked health as opposed to 4.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
So it. So yeah. You. I will not be rolling advantage. So if you tank this guy, you should be in pretty good shape.
Neon, do you want to do anything before I go?
Oh yeah, well duh. I'm gonna charge up in, and because I unequipped my sable blade.
Okay.
Because they told me the magic no longer works, so I'm just gonna
Right.
throw it on the ground. No time to think, and I grab up just my other dagger from the belt, and I just jump straight at it.
All right.
Does Neon yell anything when he does that? Any like battle cry or scream?
Nope, just fury, absolute fury and bloodlust for what happened to Jub Jub.
Oh.
I have lost my mind.
All right. Go for it.
Nice with hope. Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. It's not gonna 8 won't hit. So yeah. You lunge, but you just land near. So yeah, we'll put you. Yeah.
Okay.
Put you near Jason.
So-
But yeah. But Moomoa's up.
And I guess I would actually probably be over here. Oh no, that's the ruler. I'd probably actually be over here if I was attacking. So I'm just gonna roll a regular attack.
Mhm.
Because I don't have any hope and I can't use any stress.
Am I also allowed to activate abilities after I attack, or do I have to wait for my next one?
Oh, what do you have?
Does it-
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 with fear.
Okay. Whoa.
So I hit, right?
Yes, that definitely hits. Yeah, you need a 14.
Okay, fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. 15 damage.
Oh, 15. Yes. Yeah, so the it's still floating, but you take a huge chunk out of this stone, like you split it, and a large piece of it flies off of the sphere itself, and so the magic kind of sputters, and it's kind of lower off the ground, and it looks quite affected by that huge hit. Whoa.
I am no longer unstoppable.
Oh, okay.
Unstoppable.
Okay. All right. But now he's going to react. So shoot. Yeah, I guess I'll spend a fear, and he's going to try that magical remake reality attack. So I don't have advantage on.
that sounds like a good ability.
I don't have advantage on Jason, but I do on Paddy, and so I'll roll.
Oh, so because I've been healed,
Oh.
you no longer have advantage, right?
Right. Oh no, you said you can't ever be vulnerable, right? You can never take the vulnerable.
Oh no,
Oh.
I'm no longer unstoppable, so I can't
okay.
be vulnerable.
Okay.
But you said that after we healed,
Yes. If
that
you
went
heal-
away.
Yep. If you heal 1 point, it'll be gone. Yeah. So does a 8 or a 9 hit any of the three of you?
Wait, so I'm confused. Oh, is your ability causing us to be vulnerable again? Is that what's happening?
No. It's just an attack. It's just a magical attack.
Okay, so I'm saying because we shouldn't have advantage anymore because we use the heal.
Oh, but I think it's per
on you, but
Yeah.
everyone else
On
still has it.
you.
Yeah. So just for
Okay.
you. Yeah.
You have an 8, everyone else has a
me.
9 to hit.
Right.
Okay, that's what I was asking. So
Yeah.
no, it does not hit me.
Okay. And how about 9s? I don't think that hits
I'm
anyone.
if you're talking about evasion, I'm a 10.
Okay, so yeah, so this weakened kind of chaos bolts kind of leap out, and the ground transforms. Now it's ice and some kind of strange greenish slime with vines, and it passes right under you. No damage, and it's back to you guys.
Do you guys want to go, or do you want me to attack again?
Yeah. I want to go real quick. Can I activate my ability,
Sure.
my evasion ability, and then attack?
Okay.
Can I do both at the same time?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, if evasion, is it a roll? The evasion isn't a roll, right?
No. It costs three hope.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can activate that, and then, if it's no roll, you can do both. Yeah, and Padley, if you want to move, if you want to like change ranges or anything, you can. If it's not going to be a roll, you can move around.
22.
Oh, geez. Okay, so 22.
Wait, no.
Wait.
Oh shit, that's not. I have to close the other side. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Oh, did you roll in demiplane by accident?
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's even better. That's a crit. You lose a stress. You had a hope.
Wow. Nice. Well, with your lucky coins in your pocket, and your dagger attack, so you easily make it past the magic field, and let's see what kind of damage you do.
I'm gonna change into a dragonfly.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna run away if we fail?
Or make a desperate dragonfly attack. We'll see.
5 damage.
Okay. 5. That's it because it's down. It's reduced. Yeah. So 5. So that the blades strike, and this last part of the orb that's holding together fractures, and the similar to what you saw emit from the carriage. These chunks of this sphere crash to the ground, kind of landing around the Tree King, and this dark energy just bursts into the sky and disperses. And and you are left there. So there is only the Tree King, and he's starting to rise, and the you you severed the dark magic, and there's no consequence or damage from it. You've just broken the sphere, so it completely fractures.
I point at the Tree King. Give me my job.
So he's not quite all back yet. He doesn't understand what you're referring to, but he rises.
I have a little coincidence thing. What if we exchange your magic coins for jub? Will those magic coins help the Tree King thing?
Oh, you don't get a chance to discuss that with me. You either have to make the choice to hold me back or let me go attack him, because I'm getting my jub one way or another.
No. Jason Moomoa grabs you by the scruff of the neck and is like, "Let's just wait a second, homie."
Does he have to roll? Should we do a strength roll?
If you want to come at him that hard, you can.
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty tiny, so.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. All right. So Jason holds you back, and so the Tree King rises, and the dryads themselves approach, and they're kind of touching. They're like laying their hands on his giant thick tree trunk legs, and seem to be restored by the fact that he's that he's untainted, that he's shaken off this corruption, so that the Tree King rises, and then better late than never, the sorceress approaches and speaks with him.
Oh, look who's here!
Mighty King, keeper of the eternal verdancy. It is so good. It is so good that you've returned. We thought you had been lost. You must defend your lands. You must defend your people. This blight is here to destroy us all. We desperately need your power and your assistance in fighting this. And the Tree King nods, and good.
Jason Momoa turns to the party like, was she here the whole time?
She was slow on the stairs. She was working her way. She was cautious. She wants you guys to earn your earn your money.
She had our back way back.
Right. Yes. She was the Deus Ex Machina, but she didn't need to show up on time. So and the king addresses her. He of course recognizes her and tells her that I will do everything within my power to fight this darkness. And he lifts a hand and holds it in front of his mouth and spits a smooth stone. It has markings on it, but spits the smooth shape of Jub out his mouth and holds it out.
Jason takes Neon and then pushes him towards the rock so he can grab it, but I'm still holding him by the scruff of his neck.
Okay.
Or her neck. Sorry.
Jub is completely covered under like green ooze and slime and stuff, or what?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he probably spit. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Come here, Jub. I'm gonna grab Jub and I put him against my cheeks between my arms, completely covered.
And then Jason starts moving slowly away from the king, pointing out how lustrous his bark looks after some random lubrication from oil.
That's right. You were just trying to help, I'm sure. Yes. So the sorceress approaches and she pleads her case, and the king promises and she requests the stone. So she requests. Oh, I guess that was Trove's job. Oh, actually, yeah. So she brings the stone and gives it to the king and begs him to try to empower it. And then the sorceress herself will make her way over to the pile of armor and weapons that used to be the studious and helpful Trove. And let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to fly over there and land on the helmet or whatever was his head.
Mm-hmm.
And just with my little bug legs kind of stroke it and try to telepathically reestablish the link that I guess we probably lost.
Right. So let's see. She doesn't have it, but she kind of lovingly collects these pieces and actually removes the cape she's wearing and lays it out and assembles all of the pieces of Trove and says, I will do what I can to find if there is some way to resurrect the spirit of your fallen comrade. His sacrifice has brought us back the king and hope that we can save the king, all of our kingdoms. And the Tree King very slowly explains the circumstance, how he had to flee his throne and was pursued by this chaos force and this horrible unmaking. And he tells you that he's heard the name of the creator, what was responsible for this unmaking. He names Varkul the Unmaker, a fungal destroying angel, is how he describes the what he knows of the source of this magic. So you can.
What angel? I'm sorry.
Sorry, destroying angel. Yeah, a fungal
Destroying angel.
Destroying angel.
But so like half fungal, half whatever the angel people are.
Yeah, some sort of I think just the term, like they're calling it. So this Varkul sees himself as a destroying angel, so a destroyer and a savior. So not literally, but it is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but it is a fungal, and that makes sense with what you've understood about this unmaking. That it's they're trying to digest the world as fungus would, so break everything down into this black sludge that they can absorb through their tendrils, and so basically, digest all living things and remake the world as a as a fungus. So yes, you you have saved the king, and you're free to return.
We're owed a reward.
Ah, yes.
We're owed a reward for saving the Elven Kingdom.
That's right.
Also, we were promised aid into removing the Duke and his bandits.
Yes, of course.
From the Doubt. And then I also lean in, and not aggressively, but very firmly, tell the fair Lady Marlowe, and referencing to the remains of our good friend Trove, those belong in a museum.
Very well, but I shall return with any powers or any individuals that I find that may be able to resurrect him.
Yeah, while she's gathering his bits, she's got a giant dragonfly hovering in front of her, giving her like an insect stink eye.
All right, so you could take the remains of Apotheosis.
Is Paddy still carrying? Is Paddy still carrying the baby children ents, or did he drop them?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking about earlier. They're like in some pocket dimension right now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So the king inquires about his children. Please let us all remain, and as we regenerate and resume our previous strength, we will begin renew the fight against this blight, and hopefully revert the Sablewood back to its former glory. So yes, and so the elf offers to take you back to the keep and rewards you with triple the original reward.
I'll change back.
How many bags of
Okay.
How many bags of gold did we get?
So let's do. So it's 3. So everyone gets a chest.
Whoa.
A chest of gold for each of you, because it would have been bags, but now you worked your way up to a chest. So so you're brought back, so we can return. So you bid the king.
No, but before we leave, Jason gives a heroic monologue talking about the travails and how we suffered through the unmaking, but though the sacrifice of good Trove was like a dagger through our hearts, we destroyed the chaos.
He said the name of the game.
Thus giving the titular line.
Yes.
Neon heard none of that, because Neon is hiding the dead pieces of the Ent's children that she killed.
Are you like lifting up a carpet and just like kind of nonchalantly like sweeping them underneath?
I'm throwing them off the side of the mountain thing.
All right, you can make your way back, and the sorceress also leaves instructions, and one of the dryad will assume the watch, and relight the pinnacle when the time is right. But as she's worried with the vulnerability of the elven city, it may not be good to reestablish connection. But yeah, she's willing to return you to the keep with your reward, and to face down this Duke. All right. So thank you so much for your work, and I'm greatly saddened by the loss of your brave comrade, and so you make your way out of the Blightwood, and back toward Freedom's Redoubt. And as
is the Blightwood noticeably not blighty?
it looks the area as you're descending, like the black sludge that was pooling, with the carcasses of these animals is all gone. You're just seeing, you're just seeing dead animals. You're seeing blood and dead animals, and it looks like it's retreating at least from the Titans steps. This area where the kind of the power of the Tree King is starting to reduce it. It's starting to recoil, but most of the Sablewood, still looks very affected. It will take some time to completely extinguish its touch. So you make it. You make it back to the keep, and immediately at the gate, you're greeted by some of the residents of the Redoubt, and they tell you that the Duke has retreated. The Duke he ordered his men to dig the graveyards, to dig up the graveyard of the settlement. The bodies were all taken. And you can see there's like a litter of empty coffins and kicked over gravestones that have been dragged up toward in the direction of the keep itself. So we haven't seen or heard anything of the Duke and his men, and the keep stands silent. But all the graveyards have been emptied by his order. So
I gotta ask. I want to do the timeline. Did the villagers notice this happening right around the time we destroyed the orb?
Oh yes, yeah. That was just just happening. But you made your way back. So
Jason Momoa says, "What another coincidence!"
What a coincidence! So the Duke has retreated to the keep and is no longer had a presence. The sorceress offers to accompany you to the keep to see what the state is, and like I said, there's discarded coffins, and it seems like all of the corpses have been dragged into the. You kind of enter this main hall where the Duke sat, and there are strange mushrooms, like strange black fungus growing through the edges of the boards on the floor, and it looks like the middle of the floor itself of this room has completely collapsed into a deep tunnel, and there's no one. There were no guards. There was no one in the keep itself. The keep is completely empty, and all you hear from this deep hole through these long tunnels of chaos is more the Duke's horrible voice, "Feed me more." You just hear the echoes of the Duke calling to be fed more in the tunnels.
Oh, he's eating corpses
beneath the keep. Yes.
Jeremy, did we come straight here? Do we take a short or long rest on the way here?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You could probably. It would have been a while, so you could easily take a long rest if you rode on the carriage and didn't walk the whole way. Yeah. Yeah, you could restore yourselves. So the keep on this borderland with the Unmaking is full of tunnels now filled with chaos. So we have
and for old people, that's cool.
So now we have somewhere to go to continue this adventure.
Are we going to kill chaos?
That would be it. So that's it. Yes. So you've been relieved, but the Unmaking, it seems, has relieved you from the rule of this fallen Duke. So Duke Dunghill has moved underground, and you need to work on rebuilding Freedom's Redoubt.
You guys all got that reference, right?
Nope.
I missed it. What happened?
The most sold D&D module ever is Keep on the Borderlands.
Oh, nice.
And underneath it are the caves of chaos.
So we have somewhere to go after after this. After we
Modules
reassemble.
already laid out.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the map ready. So as soon as Apotheosis is resurrected, you might have to be resurrected into another shape, though. You know, you may be a
Yeah.
That's going to be hilarious if you follow through with that, Jeremy, because that's exactly what I'm planning to do when we play Tunnels and Trolls again, is run an old D&D module.
Oh, nice. Great. Yeah, so we've got another hook to drag you in if you guys want to play these characters again, but that is going to end it for our 3-part one-shot.
Oh yeah. No, it was very Lord of the Rings though, because the going to Hush was our Rivendell Fellowship, then the battle in the Grove was our Helm's Deep, and then the last battle was the last battle, and now we come back and Sharky's taken over.
Right? Yes, the scouring of the redoubt. Nice.
I was actually hoping for something a little bit different, but it didn't work out that way. I was hoping like the unmaking would be from another dimension, and we'd be like sucked into a portal and magically be sucked into the world of I don't know, Forbidden Lands or
there you go. Yeah.
Something to save us.
I feel mechanically so different. I can't roll any more d12s. All right.
If a Catman, a Frogman, and a Cowman showed up in the Forbidden Lands, we'd probably just get killed.
Yeah, it's a rough.
It is what it is.
We would have more luck in Dragonbane, I think.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. All right. Well, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was a great session. We had one blaze of glory. We killed a boss. Cleanse a tree king.
Nice.
Use the titular line.
Yep. Yeah. The titular line. Nice. Well, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging with us through this one shot. Yeah. So this was Daggerheart, our version of Daggerheart, and this is loosely based on kind of a corrupted version of the Quickstart Adventure that happens in the Sablewood. That's available, I think, both in the core book and as a free download.
Good job adapting it to our shenanigans, Jeremy, with our world building.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad. There was not as much hot tea and cozy baths and cookies as there would have been.
There's a little more corpse eating.
Yeah, a little more. But thanks everybody, and thank you to the players. So Matt, Will, Abyss, and Arturo, thank you guys so much. You were great. You made great characters, and played a great game.
Pour one out for Trove.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He died the way he lived, trying to eat magic.
Nice.
I'm so proud of him.
Okay, so we'll see you next time for whatever shenanigans we get up to. We haven't decided, I guess, what's next, but we probably will get all together and kind of do a debrief of Daggerheart and kind of give our feelings about the system and how things went, how smooth it goes and what we like. So look out for that. That'll be it won't be a play session, but it'll kind of be a rules discussion. I think that'll be a fun thing to finish with. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Ribbet.
Arok-Arok.
Oh damn! I forgot to say when Neon killed the Chaos Orb, he would have said, "My man."